I know I screwed it up from last time, okay? Sorry.
No!
I forgot to put the new one up. We were going to do like, I was going to be like, oh, we were going to set up the new intro a little bit later and...
Put him in post.
Or
At least
did
she's
he
over
forget?
Roleplay.
Is Shade coming back? What?
Ooh, how much would piss everybody off? So,
Well, it'll be in the YouTube video. Put it up there.
fantastic. Yeah, this is the live cut. So, with that said, do we have it out? We get it all out, guys?
No,
we're still
I also
live.
want to say thank you, everyone, for the subs. You're amazing. We love you. And all the bits, you're the best. We love you.
Yes. Thank you for sponsoring
Yeah.
all of the roles for the
Mucho
evening.
love.
Much appreciated.
Level 5.
So with that said, when we last left our heroes, after seeing some of their companions fall, Lucy had a choice to be made. Having been gifted the opportunity of life over death for a one-time use, the party thought it best to try and resuscitate Ollie, hoping that he might be able to bring Shade back. As the spell washed over top of Ollie's body, Ollie found himself back within the Heavensmith's forge, once again face to face with Gibble himself. Gibble explained to Ollie that he had fallen in battle, and that he had fought well in his name. But his time might be growing too short for the material plane. However, as Lucy reached out to Ollie, trying to bring his essence back, Gibble took notice and posed the question to Ollie if he wished to remain within the Heavensmith's forge or return to the land of the living, with all the trials and tribulations that it might face. Ollie, not one to let his friends down, decided to return. But before he left, Gibble gave one last piece of advice. In order to help his friends master the weapons and reach their truest potential, to look for the colors. With that, Gibble sent Ollie back to the Jiggly Palace, where his friends all remained in bated breath, waiting for his return. As his eyes opened, he saw the look of worry and panic on his friend's face. They told him that Shade had fallen, and that only he would be able to revivify him. Gathering their diamonds together, they placed it atop Shade's chest, where Ollie, clutching onto his holy symbol, pushed with all of his might, prayed with every prayer he could. But alas, it wasn't enough. And so, Shade drew his last breath that day. As the party finally admitted the defeat, a wisp of smoke came out of Shade's mouth, giving him one last chance to say a few words to his friends before he ventured off into whatever life happens after. Taking their friend's body, they returned to the Brass Flamingo, where they looked closely for both Dari and Countess Gigi. As they made their way back up to the rooms, both ended up visiting in a short period of time. Countess Gigi, seeing the body, found solace and gave her best wishes to the party, knowing that the mission that they had been sent on was hers to give. With that, Lucy asked with the utmost kindness, if they might allow them to bury Shade in the fighting pits, a place that Shade would feel most comfortable and at home with in the afterlife. Daria also arriving on the scene, giving her condolences to the party, and asking them to find her later on. She had some important information regarding the lantern that they sought. Taking the body downstairs, they had a quick ceremony where, standing around the open grave, Lucy produced a dagger. And as for those who would know, Shade would always carve his arm for every kill that he had. And so, the party passed around the dagger, carving a mark into each of their own arms to commemorate their fallen hero. As the party left, mourning and saddened by their friend's loss, they quickly found Dari and received the information that they were looking for. That an individual had rolled into town but a year ago with the same objective of trying to find the strange mystical lantern. She informed them that they would be able to find him in a small tavern on the other side of town called the Thirsty Crab. After taking a bit of a rest, the party made their way over to the Thirsty Crab, where they found a strange tabaxi sitting, enjoying some whiskey. Introducing themselves, they learned that the tabaxi's name was Ash, or, in full, Rain of Ashes. A wildfire druid, far from the lands of Malshur. Explaining to the party exactly what he knew about this strange lantern, they decided to work together to try and find this ancient artifact. In the process, a friend of Ash's arrived at the tavern with them. A fire ant known as Batown. Batown explained to them that he might know of a way to get over to the island temple where all believe that the lantern is being held. But first, they had to do something for him. His blacksmith business was quickly running out of materials. And recently, a mine, just on the edge of town, had found a deposit of said precious metals. And so, the party agreed to collect his materials in order for the information of how they could sneak over to the Temple Island. With clinking of glasses, they all enjoyed the night, raising a few to their fallen companion Shade, and to whatever adventures that might be held next for them. And so, our story continues. The sound of a crow was heard loudly. As each of you begin to open your eyes, you look around and see the shenanigans from the previous night before. It seems much drink was had, and that quite a few individuals now sprawled out across the tavern floor, on top of tables, with you all being one of them. Crash the bartender seemed to be eagerly cleaning up as much as possible, noticing some of you awaken. He nods his head. Glad to see that you're all awake then.
Oh, what time is it?
That's the crack of dawn. You hear the crows barking out there, as well as the roosters.
The only people that slept at our tables?
He looks around. Well, as you can see, you're not the only ones. Looking
Okay.
around, you see a number of unconscious bodies all around you.
Morning! Everybody wake up!
Oh,
Morning!
no, too loud. No, shh.
I was just gonna like. Shh.
This never happened before.
Oh, damn.
How's everyone feeling?
Oh, like $1 million.
A
$1 million gold pieces, I mean.
Stop screaming.
I wasn't screaming. I was just happy to be awake and with everybody.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna look for any like remnants of a drink and just like take a sip.
water,
It's my
please.
feeling.
Crash, would you mind if we get just some water, a round of waters and something to hold us over for the morning?
Can do. Absolutely, my friends. He scutters off to the back. A few moments later, he returns with a tray filled with flagons, filled with water. Placing it down on the table in front of you, he gives a little bit of a smirk to all of you in the conditions that each of you are in. I'll cook you up some breakfast.
I'll chug
Thank
too.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
So did we make any decisions last night or what? My memory's kind of patchy.
Well, we have a directive. We need to go to the limestone mines. Which, by the way,
Oh yeah.
Ash, right? Oh, shit. Ash, do you know where those are? You've been here a little longer than we have.
I think we have to go to the blacksmith this morning. He will tell us everything about it.
That's right. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Seems my memory's a little foggy as well.
I will put my paw in the water of my in my water and heat it up, and then put some herbs into it to make a tea.
Oh.
Did I see him doing that?
I will not
Wow.
offer any to anyone.
Yes, you won't.
What are you
Sounds good.
making?
Trick.
A hangover drink.
A hangover drink. Wow,
Your
you should
voice,
drink.
your voice is still ringing in my head.
yeah,
Same.
it
Well-
tends to happen.
At least we're all up now, okay? We can get started on our day.
She tends to grow on you after a while.
I was wondering about that.
You'll get used to her.
Perfectly lovely. Thank you very much,
Yes.
Eli.
Yes.
What
I
the
know.
heck?
Of course. Alara.
Oh yes,
you
yes,
know.
we
I'll
can
keep
feel the
drinking
love between you all. We can feel the love.
water.
That's good. That's all I really want.
Anyway,
we're getting these, this mineral for this blacksmith, and then that's it. He's gonna help us get into the temple.
Well, as long as we're going to the blacksmith, I've had these dragon scales for a while. I might actually be able to construct something out of them. Maybe he'll let me use his forge. Because
I got some too. Can you construct something for me?
yeah, I could try. I mean, anything really. Maybe we'll stop dying.
Yeah.
a little soon. There, bud.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I just died, so I feel like
No, you're right.
one
You're right.
better.
You're right.
No,
Yeah.
you didn't die.
Yes. Well,
Well-
Basically, he did.
Kid
Technically
Oh,
dead.
he's still
Yeah.
here.
came back
When he died,
to
and
life.
Semantics, guys.
okay.
Anyway, we got to prevent death, and I think the way to do that is
That's a much better choice of
Armor.
words.
Hmm.
Well,
right,
everything helps.
Let's head over.
Aren't we going to eat first?
Yeah. Quick breakfast, and then let's get on the road.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like I forgot you guys have certain times for eating. I'm new to this eating thing.
Oh yeah, have you ever been hungover before, Ollie, or what?
No, but I'm assuming this horrible feeling is what you guys call a hangover. But I reckon I can mend this, and I'll cast lesser restoration on myself.
Okay.
Spell slots.
Gosh.
Wow, I'm so glad that
Gotta love when
Fancy.
the
better.
healer wastes their spell slots.
Oh, no worries. I just need to have a clear mind. I'm not going to use it on you guys. I think you guys have been able to handle hangovers before. I can't do this.
It's true, we're veterans.
Ollie, as you clutch on to your holy symbol, you all watch as a golden glow cascades over top of Ollie for a brief moment. As the gold dies down, the light fading. Ollie, you feel fantastic.
So what are we eating?
Almost on cue, you hear the grunts of Crash as he seems to be making his way over to your table. A large platter in his hand. He has to step over a few people in order to get to your table. Placing it down, the platter seems almost as big as the table itself. You see massive mounds of roasted meat, as well as eggs larger than any you've ever seen before. A little delicatessen that I was willing to cook up for someone special. Considering the amount of gold and platinum you all dropped last night, I thought it would be perfect for you.
This is amazing. Thank you. It smells and looks very divine.
Yes, it's a little bit of Bronto.
Pronto.
Yeah, I believe some call them Brontosaurus. One of the
It's
big
dinosaur.
lizard creatures. Yes, one of the large lizard creatures that hang out in the fields just outside of town.
Oh, interesting. I've never had Bronto before. And I'll dig in.
Well, all of you enjoy. Should feel right tip-top afterward. Anything else you need, just let me know.
Thank you, Crash.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Eli will eat like very slowly as if he's trying to focus on keeping it down, and then give some to Spike as well. It's kind of like,
Because he exists.
In that case, Eli,
Yeah.
go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
saving throw. Oh no, am I gonna puke all over the table? 19.
19. Eating slowly, methodically, at first. Seems to be holding down nicely.
Thank God. I'm embarrassed
Is there
in
any-
front of our new friend.
Is there any like leafy garnish or anything around the dish?
Yes.
Seaweed.
There is.
All right, great. I'm gonna grab some of that and then just make a little pile in front of me, and I'll set Fidget, who also exists, on top of it.
Both Spike and Fidget seem to start devouring the morsels, almost like they haven't eaten in weeks.
Oh, he's starting.
Twisting the knife.
All right, everybody got their fill. Shouldn't waste much
Yeah.
time.
All right,
I'm
Ready to
let's,
go?
let's boogie.
To it. I'll get up and leave.
Leaving the
We'll watch 'em
thirsty
leave.
crab. Leaving the thirsty crab, you make your way not too far down the way, led by Ash. As you approach, you see a small structure, rather worn down overall. Out the back, you can see a what looks to be a large forge, with smoke already billowing outside the top of it.
Looks like the place.
Roach.
Entering into the establishment, you find the fire newt. Standing with his back turned to you, You hear the loud clanging of metal on metal as he seems to be forging something once again on the anvil.
Hi! It's me, Alara again!
Oh
Oh,
my god.
it's quite loud for the morning, my friend.
Well, you're working. I had to be loud to make sure you could hear us.
Not the banging of the anvil is as piercing as your voice, my dear.
I think that was a compliment. Lean over and say to her.
So it seems you have decided to take up my little mission, have you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not much of a choice.
You said you had something that could help us, and also we need to know how to get there.
The mines are not far. If you follow just to the backs of the residential district here, continue following down the main path, you should reach the edge of town where all of the limestone mines have existed.
Anything that could hurt us along the way?
A few ruffians in town, but shouldn't be anything that capable mercenaries like yourselves should be able to take care of.
All right.
I was also wondering one other thing. Do you think that we would be able to use your forge and anvil for a short time?
You wish to use my forge and my tools?
Yeah, we could pay you for it. I just don't want to waste your time with this, and I kind of need to learn for myself how to forge with these dragon scales I have.
Learn, you say? So you are inexperienced with the hammer and anvil, then?
Yes, I've not had too much experience. I have designed my friend Alara's outfit here, although it is kind of in tatters, and we might need to try and fix that as well, if possible.
Looking over at
Suspend.
Alara's dress, he sees all of the crinks and rips and tears. Quite the handiwork, I see, then. I'm sorry, I don't let novices touch my equipment. That's...
Oh, he's being humble. He's very, very skilled at his craft. Quick point, by the way, am I still Ollie? Or did that wear off? Someone
would've
asked
worn
earlier.
off. That would have worn
Okay,
off
good.
by
Just
now.
making sure.
Is this true? Do you have skills that you're being modest about?
Yes, actually. I'm being a bit modest. In fact, I managed to create this hammer of mine in my sleep.
See?
Literally.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
Not a lie.
And he have advantage since I'm helping him?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
All right. Well, I don't think I'm going to need it, but yeah, that's 22.
22.
Dirty 22. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, if you say you've made such wonders before, that is quite the amazing hammer I see there. And the dress, while being a bit worn, it looks like fine craftsmanship.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to allow you, as long as you bring my medals back.
Yeah, so can we use it now, or do you want us to get the medals first?
As I just said, collect my medals, and you have yourself free reign of my establishment.
And how
Thank
much
you very
metal
much,
do we
yeah.
need?
I'm glad you're asked. He reaches behind him, producing a small sack. Are you familiar with a haversack?
Can't
Yes.
say I am.
No.
No, but I have a sack now.
Well,
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jesus
I can't
Christ.
even. Someone boot him out of the call.
I missed the joke because I was sneezing.
We don't need to repeat the joke.
Watch the VOD.
The haversack is known to be able to hold a fair amount, more so than your average backpack or knapsack, if you will. Fill this up to its entirety if you can. With any metals you can find. Irons, golds, anything ferrous.
Alright.
Sounds simple
Do that.
enough.
Yeah.
Which, of course, in our experience, means that this is going to be terrifying and awful. Let's get to it.
Wait, no, you said that you had something to give us to help us.
Yes, I just did.
I think it's the sack.
The bag.
Alara.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That's
it would
not.
be very heavy to carry the metals.
I mean, okay. I mean, I accept this. It just seems like more of an obvious thing to give us.
I
just
mean, if
thought
you
it was
don't
gonna
want it, then that's fine as well.
No. All right, we'll be on our way. Thank you kindly.
You know, I try to help where I can. He turns around and starts working on
Laura?
his anvil.
Now you're pissed off the town.
We're helping him too. I don't understand.
Oh,
kinda
he's not
wish-
pissed off.
I wish that you would have let us use the forge before, because
I don't hear the sound of you leaving.
never mind.
It's
He
That's
is,
not to piss off our
yes.
employer. Let's go.
Alara will curtsy. Bye.
Okay.
Hmm.
Are we headed to the mines?
Yes.
Sure, what?
Wait,
Can we
wait.
get some healing potions up in this?
Yeah, can we take stock? Because I feel like we have one.
It's a blacksmith. You think he just has healing potions on
No.
hand?
No, I mean
Oh,
like
in
on
town.
the way.
In general.
in town.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can do that.
I would love to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. How many do we have? Who
Eli's
has healing
just
potions?
gonna buy 50.
I have one.
I
I
still
have
have
one.
one.
I don't think.
Okay.
No, I don't have any.
Okay. Oh, Ollie, we'll just say that you kept the diamonds. Just FYI. So you have them
Okay.
on you.
Just 300 gold worth.
Yeah, I think I'll double check later in my sheet. Then I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's go get some healing potions then.
Yeah. I don't wanna
Ash, do
repeat
you have
of
any
what
healing
happened
potions?
Last time.
No, you won't find any in this part of the city. You'll have to go on the other side. Rich people have healing potion, or people don't have healing potion.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you have healing potions?
At fire.
No.
Insight check.
Inside, really?
Really?
Yes.
So trusting.
So trusting. Oh my god.
Not shade.
I don't know. He is still Swiss.
God damn.
Oh my god.
Most paranoid little
Which is what
halfling I've
we
ever
call-
known.
It's not because he's Swiss. It's what we call him. Just to clarify.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have nothing against Swiss people. No.
I rolled.
Is there
a
anyone else you
17.
guys want to offend tonight? I mean, furs, the Swiss.
Always stop at
No.
a country.
You guys want to talk about how much you hate puppies or something? I don't know. Like,
Okay.
I rolled a 17. Is he lying?
are
Swiss,
you trying?
Dave?
So Ash, are you trying to deceive the group in any way?
I'll open my bag and I say like, well, I have this.
And that
What is that? What is that?
We're looking at.
It's just the potion.
Healing?
But it's just
healing
water
po-
right now. No, it's just water.
Oh,
Do you make potions?
Oh, I don't. I make fire.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey,
what
I'm
is
so
that?
confused.
Why are you showing us a bottle of water?
I don't know. You seem to do not believe me the first time, so I'm
Oh.
showing you what I got. You
Oh,
want to see
That's
something
all you
else?
got.
yeah.
I got
What do you have?
rations. Rations.
Okay.
All right. I think
Water skin?
All right, we get the point.
that's fine. We believe you.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I did not say that out loud. It was just rolling.
Apparently, you looked at him like this.
Yeah.
Welcome to episode 61, ladies and gentlemen, the show and tell episode. Dear Lord.
Oh.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Ash, you would know.
Right. Is this what we're doing? I got spoons.
Nice
Alara
spoon.
takes out all of her jewelry. Look
You
at all
guys
this stuff
don't need
that I
me. any-
No,
Oh god.
back on track.
Have a great one. Show and tell. Go ahead and show off your inventory. Good. I needed a night off
We
anyway.
just want to take this time to say how much we appreciate our DM and everything.
Christ.
Ah.
Ash, you would know that there's 2 apothecaries in town. There's one that, needless to say, isn't necessarily on the up and up in most ways. He does sell potions at a lowered amount, albeit you've heard some complaints from time to time. There's another apothecary that is very well versed, very well known, carries most potions that are available, even some new ones that you've never heard of before in Malshur, but very, very expensive.
So we have 2 options. An expensive one and a cheap one. Which one you got?
I mean,
Do the cheap ones
cheap,
work?
Obviously.
Well, I don't know.
It
Um,
kind of works.
When it comes to, life-saving items, I prefer to err on the side of caution.
Well, is the merchandise reliable?
I've never tried it. I heard stories, but I
What kind
don't
of
know if they're
stories?
true. Well, some people said this doesn't work as well as it's meant to, or it doesn't do what it's supposed to. But
Yeah, I'll pass on that. That's not worth saving money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not in the
Let's go get the good stuff.
all right. So it's that way.
All right.
Cool.
Following Ash once more, he leads you to almost the uppermost crest of Hansor. Looking around, you see more of the government buildings, what looks to be a large library, and a very well-established, well-built town hall. Winding your way through a couple of the buildings, you find yourself outside an interesting store. It seems the outside has been magically created to give the illusion of a small vial, or large vial in this case. The outside completely glass, all see-through. The walls look as though there is a liquid bobbing up and down, making it seem like the interior is filled with a strange pinkish liquid.
Ooh.
This
That'd
place
be a
looks
great
cool.
Place.
All
Yeah.
right. Now, before we go in, I may negotiate, and there may be little lies. I'm looking at you, Ollie. Just let it go. Don't chime in if you can.
I'll leave the lying to you. No problem.
You okay with that, Pavo?
Sure.
All right. Let's do it. Make our way inside.
As you begin to walk inside, it seems the food hasn't helped with your hangover. Taking a deep breath in, you feel your nose clogged a little bit as you feel a
Oh my
sneeze coming on.
Gosh.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Bless you.
Yeah, thanks.
His nose is
For
clogged.
any
It's
of,
gonna be a
like-
goopy one.
Maybe for our new trippers, we should explain what's happening with the
So yeah, for all of the new trippers out there who are watching, if you look down into the channel point redemptions, we have some interesting ones down there. We do have your typical, give people advantage, in some cases give people disadvantage. We also like to incorporate certain narratives into the storyline that you control. One of those things being a wild magic surge. Because our sorcerer is a wild mage, you can activate a wild magic surge at any point in time. We have created a specific roleplay version of the wild magic table where a lot of crazy shit has happened along the way. Some of the other things you can find in there, Stranger in a Strange Land, where you might be able to become an NPC directly in game at that point in time. It's all about how badly you want to mess with me and how much improv you want to watch me do.
That being said, that's a 21 for the wild magic table.
21.
As well as for myself, 78, 30. And me.
Roll a d4 for me.
Oh, God.
Worse. Did you hear that?
Did I see that or what'd you say?
I said 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Very low. I don't like that.
It's a D4.
Oh,
It's the highest thing it can be.
never mind. I thought that was
So
your
low.
wild magic roll.
As you let the sneeze out, you feel your mood suddenly start to change. You become almost depressed, feeling very blue and sad.
I don't want to be
As you begin to speak, to tell your companions, you now realize that a number of butterflies seem to be flying out of your mouth every time you open it.
Holy shit, Lucy.
Just to get this straight, I'm sad and butterflies are falling out of my mouth?
Flying out of your mouth.
Both those things are happening, though.
Yeah, I read it and I thought to myself, wow, what the hell was I drinking when I wrote this?
Okay, just checking.
Alara
Can
tries
he-
and
can
catches
he
a
still
butterfly.
talk, though?
Oh yeah. you
Why
can
does
still
stuff
talk.
like this always happen to me?
I guess you.
I'll be like, fidget and like, look. You'll be
I had joked to you.
Is
Oh,
is your friend okay?
oh yeah. This
happen
happens.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lucy, it's okay. It's fine. Your butterflies are beautiful.
How am I supposed to?
You know, maybe the shopkeeper will think it's cute. Maybe they like
Doubt it.
butterflies. I don't know.
Yeah.
Never know. Are we? I mean, like we're going in, right?
Yeah.
As you
I
begin,
guess.
Let's go.
as you
Okay,
begin
Lucy,
to,
Just own it. Pretend like it's normal. You got this.
You have way too much confidence in me.
Oh. You're
I
so
need
good
you,
at this
Lucy.
kind of stuff. Yeah, you're so good at
We
this
need
stuff.
you.
I'm trash.
Oh my god.
You're not. Do you want a hug?
I don't deserve a hug.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
Oh wow.
All right.
Let's
I think
just get this over
someone
with.
is gonna have to
All
take
right,
over here.
Let's go.
Good idea.
as Eli and Lucy begin to walk into the establishment, Eli, it seems that Lucy's bad mood has really rubbed off on you a little bit. Your next skill check for both Eli and Lucy is filled with a dark heart.
I redeemed that
Wow.
by an accident on myself, and you're actually. I was
You
trying
redeemed
to
it, bud.
ex-
You
I
redeemed
was
it.
trying to explain what it
And
was.
that was the one you went with? You have like, what,
Someone
80,000 points, and that's the one you decided to go with?
Somebody in chat asked what it was, and I was trying to explain it, and I accidentally redeemed it.
I don't know,
When
chat.
that-
What do you think? Should it
It's fine.
stand
No,
or
I
should
deserve it.
should
I
it
deserve it. I'll
stand?
take that.
No, I think
deserve
We
it.
can redeem stuff.
I think if she wants to explain it, she has to do it
That's
all the way.
true.
Just
Yeah,
explain it all the way.
demonstration.
You wouldn't let us
Yeah.
inspire ourselves, would you? I mean,
I will. No, it's fine. I deserve it. It was really dumb.
okay.
All right, let's go.
As you walk into the store, passing through the front doorway, you immediately find yourself inside of a beautiful, warm shop. Vials of different colored liquids line the walls on the outside, stacked on top of each other. Strangely enough, a few shelves behind what looks to be a counter, and a very large and robust individual, very colorfully dressed, purple and orange stripes on his attire, a large, what looks like a floppy beret. It's like one of those artist hats, I just don't know what they're called. And a large yellow feather that sticks out of it. As the man hears the door open, he spins around. You now take note of his large, rotund face and a pencil-thin, curly mustache that graces under his nose. Well, hello, friends, and welcome to Papa's Potion Emporium. So glad that you could join us today. Tell me, what do you wish to do? Are you looking for love? Are you looking for vengeance? Or are you looking for something to, stimulate for the boys?
Oh.
I don't deserve love. I have problems in bed and I can't grow a mustache.
Oh,
You like
no,
butterflies?
no,
Ooh.
no. As Lucy speaks, the butterflies fly out of his mouth. Papa looks at it. Oh, interesting one. I might have a potion that might help with that.
Please.
God.
All right, one potion for that.
We're also
What-
looking for health potions because we're constantly getting hurt because we make stupid decisions.
Stupid decisions. I don't have a potion for that one in particular, but a little bit of healing never hurt anyone. If you know what I mean.
I don't, but we'll take some.
Yeah, I did, but then
Yes.
I didn't.
Yes, he's explaining it doesn't hurt people because it does the opposite of that. It actually heals them. So it never hurt anybody.
Oh, yes, the young
What are
one
we
is
talking
right.
about?
Wow, look at you, Ollie, picking up all the subtle nuances of language. You
Subtle
don't usually
nuances?
see.
I thought it was very literal.
You're okay, Ollie.
Okay.
Are you sure you're only looking for some healing potions? We have many, many, many of different variety. Some that make you big, some that make you small, some that make you laugh, and some that, well, make you look like him. And he points over to Lucy.
That's supposed to mean.
It's a compliment.
like-
you mean
You just give me a potion
Stalin.
that makes me not feel like shit and have butterflies flying out of my mouth.
I was going to say beautiful, darling.
See?
You must be blind.
Well, there certainly are a few bees in his bonnet this morning, I must say.
They're butterflies.
Of course.
He's just not having a very good day. He's usually very charismatic.
He walks over to Lucy. Now, young one. You have nothing to be afraid of or sad about. Papa's got you. And he grabs you and embraces you into a big hug. You feel
I feel
the...
very uncomfortable right now.
He pulls your head down into his shoulder. There. Papa's got you.
Why isn't
Smell
anyone
delicious.
helping?
I'm gonna let it happen.
Oh yeah.
I think Papa's helping.
I don't
Oh.
have a very good relationship with my father.
No.
Well, your daddy must have been a very, very bad man.
He was the worst.
It's all right, my dear, as Lucy begins to weep into his shoulder. Just
Where
call
are we,
me. Just call me Big Papa. I love it when they call me Big Papa.
Okay, where are we on that potion? Potion? Yep. Help him
All
out.
right, yes,
please?
the potions. Of course, I will find some for you right away.
I would love to serve your friendship.
Lucy, shut up for a second.
He
Ash
walks.
would go
He
to
starts crying.
Ash would go to the corner of the store and just bang his head on the wall. It's like, what the hell kind of poop is this?
Welcome to the family, Ash. Welcome to the Ant family.
You learn to tune it out.
As Papa walks behind the counter, he takes a little bit of dust out of a small pouch, very glittery. And as he blows it over top of the countertop, you watch as small vials begin to appear where the dust settles. All of them holding a very pinkish liquid to them, some being a little bit larger than others. These are the variety of potions that I hold that will heal you up just right. Some small, some a little bit bigger. Of course, the bigger ones are a bit potent. But I can guarantee it'll do the job for you just fine.
How much are they?
Well, they start at the smaller end, which is just your regular old potion that leads up to the larger ones, which I like to call the supreme variety. The lower end
How
ones...
much are they? Oh, there we go.
Jesus, Eli.
Sorry.
The little one does not seem to have much patience now, does he?
No.
Short on
Short
a lot
man
of things, as you can see.
Oh,
Well,
Jesus.
I might have something just for you. And he pulls out a little bit of a bluish dust this time and blows it onto the counter. You see another vial suddenly appear in front of you. This is my own concoction. It's to help you feel a little bit better. I call this the Potion of Xanax.
Xanax.
A potion makes you feel happy.
Well,
Oh my god.
it definitely makes you feel better.
What
Okay.
is this episode?
Grabs it off the desk and drinks.
Oh my god.
All right. He tries to stop you. Oh, wait.
Side effects.
All right. Well, you might feel a little bit drowsy for the next little while.
Oh no.
For the next 6 hours, you suffer the effects of 1 point of exhaustion, Lucy.
Oh my god. Jesus.
But you
That's
are
ability
definitely
checks disadvantage, right?
correct.
Okay.
But at the same time, you no longer feel as depressed as you once did.
Well, butterflies are still here, but can we all just pretend we didn't see me for the last 10 or so minutes?
I wish it was possible. It's not.
I don't know. I
I'm
think
definitely
there's,
gonna remember that.
yeah, there's a lot that we should talk about. It seems like you need to talk about some stuff.
Well, all I need to talk about right now is these potions. I mean, a potion that makes me happy, but it's gonna make me drowsy. I already feel tired. And these health potions, he picks one up, kind of sloshes it around. I mean, I'm used to this alchemist in Boku, Benjamin's Blissful Botanics, and I just don't know if it holds up. I was hoping to make this my new spot. I purchase potions on a regular basis. How much is this Supreme one over here? Supreme.
Big Papa's demeanor immediately changes. Ah, not good enough for you? I'll have you know that I have been a potion maker, like my mother before me and her father before him. If you don't like my potions, well, maybe you should just head back to Boku then.
Well,
I'd do that.
I'd love to, but unfortunately my home was destroyed.
Well, if you had a
Trying to
better
hit him
potion maker...
Oh, nope, he's a terrible person. Okay.
If you had a better potion maker, then perhaps your city wouldn't have been destroyed. I find it amusing.
Oh, that's a little saucy.
That was kind of mean.
Yes, well, I'm
think I was
not
just
in the
feeling
business
better.
of being nice, my dear. Jolly gets the prices done and makes the sales. Otherwise, if you're going to insult my product, then you can just head down the street. There's another apothecary. Good luck.
Well,
I actually haven't heard
not,
those prices yet.
let's not be too hasty. How much for the supreme variety?
Ah, the supreme variety. Well, that's going to run you about 2,500 gold.
For one.
Yes.
What does it do?
How is it so
Just heals
supreme?
you. Heals you up.
Yes.
What about the small ones?
Small ones go for about 1,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm
And,
sad. I already
uh,
have a
Around, like-
potion, so.
I'm wondering how he stays open.
Well, I typically give my friends better prices.
We can be friends. I like making friends with people. My name is Alara, by the way.
Alara, you seem lovely, my dear. I'm sorry that you've had to be caught up with these ruffians who clearly
they're-
don't appreciate a fine product.
Well, can I just say we literally just buried our friend yesterday, so everyone is a little bit on edge right now. I think that's why we need some healing potions, because it didn't work the last time. So that's why we're here. So I apologize for everybody being sassy and mean. But you were also a little bit mean. So maybe we could just call it even and start again. Hi, I'm Alara. She'll curtsy.
Oh, Lara, you are such a small and sweet little bean. I have something for you, my dear.
What's that?
He waves his hand, and as he does, a small bag appears in his hand. Do you like sweets?
Yes, I have sweets, but they're stale. And she'll pull out her stale bag of candy.
As she opens her bag, you can see they've now congealed together and are stuck together into one giant piece. Why don't you have one of these?
That's amazing. Thank you. She'll eat some immediately. Does anyone want any?
We'll give it a try.
Just one. Just one.
Oh, just
Because you're
one
so
candy,
nice.
not the bag. Oh,
No. These are my special candies.
So sketchy. I hate that I'm going to eat this. It's like, don't take candy from strangers. Okay, Alara will eat the candy.
As you eat the candy, you immediately feel a little bit better. The pain of Alcor... Awkward. The pain of shade.
That's a few characters back.
Sorry, I just so many characters that I kill of Dave's that I just...
To be fair, she's still sad about Alcor, so, you could go
And to
that
be
route.
fair, Rob killed most of them.
That's true. That is very true. That is true.
You're next.
Yes.
After eating the small blue candy, it reminds me you a little bit of a blueberry taste to it. When you choose, you will have double advantage on your roll, meaning you can roll 3 dice and take the highest of the
Woo!
3.
Damn, I ain't missing tonight. It's exciting.
Went ahead and made a player redemption, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But alas,
What?
Alara,
What?
you're probably right. I may or may have not been a little too hasty with your friend. It's just, I hate it when the people of Boku come here and look down on us like they're better than us. I understand they're bigger and they're richer and all of those things. We're just trying to make it ourselves here.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We went to Boku before it fell down. It was super intimidating. Everyone's all fancy over there, but they have really nice clothes. So there's that.
Yes, they do have beautiful clothes and beautiful people and beautiful buildings. I know. I've always wanted to move to Boku.
Well, maybe one day you can. I'm sure they'll rebuild it. She'll look at Lucy.
He's just going, like shooting out butterflies.
Okay.
Perhaps I was a bit too hasty, and maybe you are friends. Perhaps I could give you a bit of a discount. But I must speak with someone first.
Who?
One of my suppliers.
Oh no. What's their name?
The name is Star.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say Delmar.
If you'll
Star,
excuse me
okay.
for but a moment. He closes his eyes and begins to wisp his hands around and utter an incantation, one that you would very much recognize as sending. So I ask, Crimson, do you wish to give the players a discount at the shop?
Come on, man.
Come on,
35,000
Crimson.
points. Come on.
Double the price.
He could do that. He is in his full rights to do so. While
man.
we're waiting for the response from our dear friend Crimson, I just want once again, thank you to all of the new Trippers who have joined us tonight, and welcome to the Tripper family. It's always a pleasure to have more of you lovely folks here.
While we wait, Ash will cast Mold Earth and build himself a chair so he can sit in the shop.
Middle of his shop? Okay.
That's cool. You
lucky.
can do that.
And I'll just produce some flame and just juggle with it while we wait.
Hopefully, none of these
Alara will-
potions are explosive.
All right.
Lara cast minor illusion and try and mimic the flames. They're not real flames, but they're just illusions. And she'll be like,
when I see her do this, I toss her the flame.
"Oh my god, what? What?
Okay.
She doesn't catch the flame."
As Papa opens his eyes, now seeing juggling of flames in his store, as well as a chair being ripped up through the wood flooring. Oh, I might regret this. But my supplier has said that my prices can come down. 50% discount. Lowest I can go.
Right. Okay. How much money do I have?
You were just given
I'll
a
get-
ton.
you got a bunch of money from Alara.
Yeah,
I have like
yeah.
no money anymore.
I'll get
Oh,
two
wait,
of the
actually, I have
supreme potions.
Sorry, say that again.
They-
I'll get two of the supreme potions.
2 of the supreme potions. All right, very good. As he puts his hand over top of one of the vials, you see his hand vibrate a little bit, and almost a illusionary silhouette of the bottle begins to form around the original. Moving his hand over, the silhouette follows along with it, beginning to harden into the shape of the bottle. It seems an exact replica has appeared directly beside it. 20, so half of that is 20, so it's 2,500 for the 2.
All right, I'll hand over the gold.
Okay.
Grab the goods.
All right, you can go ahead and add 2 supreme healing potions. That's 10d4 plus 20 for each.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Holy shit.
Elara, maybe
Yeah.
you should buy them from him, but here. And I'll give her wild magic. 2,500 gold also.
Okay. So
If you
are
think it's worth to buy 2 more.
you my sugar mama now?
No, we're not
Well, I
doing
mean,
that. No, we're.
It's money you
we're
had
not-
already.
That's not canon.
Money you'd already given
Hey.
to me.
All right. Alora will what do you want? What do you want? The supreme one? 2 of them?
Maybe you just spread the love around. You think might need them.
Okay,
I was
Or
gonna
we
get
could
one of
keep
the
them.
smaller ones.
Yeah, I'll get Eli, you want a small one too? So can we get 2 small ones and then I'll use Lucy's money for the 2 supreme? So I'll give him 1,000 platinum for the small ones. And I'll give one to
Gold.
Eli.
1,000
It's
platinum.
okay. I was
Sorry, gold. 1,000 gold.
Wow.
Is
I
that
was
what?
gonna do my own. It's okay. He was gonna.
Okay.
I mean, it's fine, but
It's fine. I'm literally doing the
Okay.
transaction right now.
all
It's
right.
fine. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and
Okay.
deduct it from your gold, and you can add
Okay.
the however. How many healing potions did you say?
So 2 of the small ones,
Okay.
whatever that means,
That's
and then
those
2
are just
of-
regular healing potions.
Okay, so I'll give one of those to Eli, and I'm gonna keep one, and then the supreme, I'll give one to Lucy, I guess. And who doesn't have anything right now? Ash, here. It's a gesture of friendship.
I'll take it. What is it?
It's a supreme healing potion. So
Oh, good. Thank you. Put that
yeah,
back.
you're welcome. We kind of Lucy paid for it, but
Thank you, butterfly man.
You're welcome.
He says as 2 small butterflies come out of his mouth.
I will call you butterfly from now on.
Please don't.
Sugar baby.
That's what I was thinking.
oh my
Sugar daddy.
Oh, sugar daddy?
No, but
Oh.
because of the whole thing that. Anyway.
Is there any other potions that you require?
Oh, I have a question actually.
Yes.
That potion of vengeance. What is that?
Well,
Oh, Laura.
it is it is a potion that, needless to say, will make any blade you hold that much sharper.
Hmm. I don't really hold blades. Hmm.
Might not be for you then. You seem a little too sweet for vengeance.
I don't know. A lot of things have happened.
It's concerning.
My dear,
Wow.
there are many things that happen to us in life. Some good, some bad. But your mindset is your choice. If you wish for devastation, that's what will surround you. But if you keep that smile and fill the world with love, it might take some time. But What you put out will return back to you tenfold.
Got any poison?
Jesus Christ.
I think we're a bad influence on Alara.
You think?
No, we don't carry that variety of concoction here. We are of the finest establishments. You might want to go down the way.
So vengeance is okay, but poison is just...
Well, yes.
The man gets to make his own rules. It's
I
his
mean,
store.
hey.
Is there anything else I can help with?
Nah, I'm all right. Thank you, though.
You're very welcome.
You've been ever so kind.
And of
Hey.
course,
Tori,
Yes?
I didn't mean to cut off your monologue exit, but I just wanted to ask if if I can call you sometime.
if you can call me, like yell my
Yeah.
name.
Well, so I can, you know how you cast a spell and you talk to your star friend? I can do the same thing. And since we're friends now, I thought it'd be fun to, like, you know, touch base every now and then.
It would be my pleasure, Alara.
Yes. Okay. Awesome.
Very good. Well, thank you ever so much for shopping at Papa's Emporium of Potions. I wish you all the loveliest of days. Even the poison one.
Lucy's still just kind of sneering at him.
As I walk out, it's like, do you want to keep the chair?
No, if you could get rid of that for me.
Okay, I'll put it back.
I want to make sure I'm the last one out, by the way, just as a point.
Okay. As you quickly wave your hand in front of the chair, Ash, you watch as the mound of earth begins to fall back down underneath. A few of the rafters of the wooden floors kind of groove back together, but still leave a bit of debris sticking upward.
Oops. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. As you all make your way out the door, Lucy seems to hang back.
I'm just, as I'm going to close the door behind me, he kind of still leaves it halfway ajar and puts his head back in. I hope you like dead butterflies. Asshole. Closes the door. After all the
Well played. Well played. As you make your way outside of the door, feeling the sunlight on your skins once more, the beautiful morning is just begging to be taken on. As you give a large stretch, ready for the day's accomplishments. Over to this side.
Oh, crap.
This one's called the Twisted Taco. That's what that one is.
Twisted talk.
Yeah. Oh. Over on this side. This one's the unisex unicorn. Oh, yeah. All right. The day is yours. What would you like to do?
Head to
Oh,
the
right, sure.
mines.
Yeah, I'm sure nobody wants to watch a shopping episode, so let's go.
You begin to make your way to the mines, headed back towards the residential district, following the largest path. And as you make your way... Go
I
ahead.
was going to engage Pavo en route. Walk and
All right.
talk.
By all
I'll
means.
give him a little nudge. Maybe hang back a little bit. Or wherever he is.
Yeah, I'll be
Try to
behind.
be away from... Pavo, how you feeling?
Still not good. In fact, after our conversation, I had a bad dream. Shade was still taunting me from the grave.
Just a nightmare, Pavo.
Yeah, well, I don't get nightmares.
You've never killed anybody before. You made that very plain.
I don't know. It's still eating at me. I just don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm still bothering me. I know it was an accident.
What's done is done.
I don't want that type of attitude. I can't just do that.
What possible solution could there be? He's gone.
Time, obviously, but I can't just discredit what happened so soon.
It's not discrediting it. It's just making room for it. No, you're not discrediting it. You can live with something without discrediting it.
I don't know.
Have you thought about what I said about telling the group?
I mean, yeah, I've thought about it. I'm still debating on if that will resolve anything.
I'm like I said, I don't think it's going to resolve anything for anybody else. I think it's more for you.
Well, right now I'm just trying to focus on this, what we need to do now, and when we have more time, then yeah, maybe I'll bring it up, but just to bring it up out of the blue just doesn't seem right.
I've been thinking that the best way that we can feel better about Shade is to go after Dalmar.
Why would we do that?
He was at the top of Shade's hit list.
That's
You'd love
because Shade attacked him, so it makes sense why.
He was a piece of shit. That guy was a jerk. And
So
even
what are you implying?
should go take him out.
Because he's a
Shade.
jerk?
Yeah, well, you heard Lucy, you heard Shade.
Lucy's fine.
He
Shade,
didn't give a shit if we lived or died.
he didn't.
I'm just saying it will make Shade happy. So,
Well, Shade's dead. He can't be happy. Killing somebody else to make somebody else feel better just does not compute in my mind.
it'll make me feel
I
better
mean, Delmar
too.
may not be the nicest person, yes, but he only retaliated based on the events that took place that we caused.
Guaranteed, if we ever see that dude again, he will cause more problems for us. He'd take any one of us out in a heartbeat.
It's one thing to defend yourself, but to go after him for just because you don't like somebody, I just don't understand that.
It's not because we don't like him. It's because of what he did to Lucy
And Lucy's fine now.
and Shade. Lucy's fine because we all risked our lives going after the Queen of the Moonatars. All right? Let's get that straight. Very easily could have gone a different direction. I see where you stand, though. That's fine.
I mean, there's only one person that I truly feel kind of similar to what you're talking about, and that's for Resilient. I don't feel that way towards Delmar.
I don't know. Thought it might make you feel better to make Shade feel better.
I just don't see how killing somebody would make me feel better when you can obviously see what it's doing to me. The fact that I've already done something, even by accident.
That's fair.
So how would
And-
piling on do anything?
Listen, I'm obviously not the person to talk to for advice. That's how I deal with my problems.
Killing more?
Move on and take revenge where I need to.
But there's no revenge to be taken right now.
I think Shade would see it differently.
Yeah,
Anyway,
towards me.
no, towards Delmar, Pavo. Towards Delmar. He would see it differently.
Well, I can't. I'm sorry.
That's fair. But I still do think you should tell the group.
When the time is right.
All right?
Right now, we have something we need to focus on.
Yes, we do.
But I do appreciate you trying to help me. This is difficult for me, so it is nice to know that You are trying. I just unfortunately can't get to that same level you're at.
That's okay. I get it. And I got your back, Papa. And I'll give him a little clap on the as high as I can reach.
I appreciate it.
Roll a dexterity saving saving throw.
Oh my god!
Make sure
That's
that-
advantage.
Make sure that
Oh, wait.
Oh
make
yeah,
sure
you
that
got a
you
dark
don't
card.
accidentally hit that cloaca.
Oh my god. No.
You got
Um,
small hands.
So, because it's a saving throw, am I rolling at disadvantage?
I'm not going to make you.
Because
No, I'm not going to make you do
Okay.
that. I just needed to find a
Our
way to put the
friendship
word
just
in
went to a
there.
whole new level.
22.
Jesus Christ.
I can show
No.
you the world.
Oh no.
Wow.
As you all continue to make your way over to the mines, passing through the residential district, you begin to hear a commotion up ahead. People seem to be yelling loudly. And as you crest over a small hill, you see the outside of the mines with a number of individuals running around, seeming like they're in a state of panic. And that, my friends, is where we're going to take a short
Oh,
break
God.
for the evening.
Here's the part where it all goes to shit.
Go collect some
Or-
more. Nothing will go wrong.
No one's gonna die. It'll be fine.
Who's going to be the next notch?
Obviously, Ash.
All gotta burn.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Wow.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, while we're on our break, we're just going to take a quick bio break. Make sure that we go get some refreshes on our apple juices. We do take questions on chat, whether it's about the campaign, about any of the players, the universe, life, or anything in it. So while we are gone, go ahead and get your apple juices. Get your orange juices. Get your Bronto juices? And Sherry Bombette, if you're out there, go make yourself some popcorn, my dear. And we will be back in just a few short moments. So please, by all means, stay tuned. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, we got a little framey there for a second. So, thank you so much for everyone for sticking around on our little bio break. And we do have a few questions in chat that we're going to rifle through very quickly. First and foremost, Ash, what do you think of this crew so far?
I'm amazed they're still alive.
You and me
fair.
both, my friend. You and me both. Well, I mean, you know, you can always roll another character if anything happens. We know you're pretty good at that.
Oh my god.
Trix, when are you going to start showing us the gun show?
When I become a little wiser.
Fair enough. Fair enough. A question from one of the newest trippers, Demon Quagar. Welcome in, first and foremost, and welcome to the Tripper family. How long have you played D&D for? And this is mostly for all of us, so I will start off. I'm going to say it's probably about 6 years now. 6 or 7 years for me.
Who's next?
This is
So we're not
my-
talking over
This
each
is
other.
my first
Yeah.
campaign, so I've been playing for about a year.
I've been playing for the same as Dave.
I've been playing
2
for the
years.
same as Dave as well, because we all started.
Yeah.
together.
Oh.
I guess I'm same as Jess, roughly.
Since
I think
COVID
you're like-
started.
Yeah, you're like a few sessions on top of me,
Mhm.
but I did a one-off at Dave's place, so maybe we're even.
Yeah.
I've introduced a fair amount of people to the world of D&D in my time.
Been playing for about 20 years.
Rob is not one of those people.
Yeah.
D&D, I started a long time ago, quit. Like I started like 30 years ago, then quit, then came back to it about 3 years ago. Played a lot of other RPG games in the middle.
You don't
There you
ever
go.
quit D&D.
Oh, he's got raw.
You just take long breaks.
Can't
Yeah.
Long rests.
There you go. Well played, Trix. Well played. To the crew, you all have access to one wish free of charge. What do you wish for? Wishes cannot be doubled. I wish that, I don't have a lot of things to wish for anymore. Because life is pretty good. So I am going to spend my wish just to say, I hope that all the trippers are just good. They're just content and happy with life. And if I could do that, then that's my answer.
Waste of a wish. I want the Superman package. Definitely.
So you want leggings and underwear on top of it, and a belt.
Yes. I'll do anything. I'll go naked if I get all his powers and stuff. And kryptonite doesn't exist. No weakness.
It's fair.
Oh, I got
One
one. I got my wish. If Ollie gets Superman, I want kryptonite.
Sounds about right. Okay.
Doesn't even benefit him. It just takes me down. What a dick.
I
know. Rob, what would you
Somebody
wish for?
has to go down.
I'll go simple. I just want to be able to play in person with you guys.
Oh.
Aw.
Stop.
That was gonna be mine.
Oh.
Damn.
So I'll change mine to I wish I had dual citizenship.
Same difference.
What about you, Trix?
Oh, I don't know. That's so nice. Everyone's so nice.
I know, right?
Okay, but side note, also I want a house because I don't really have one. I mean, I'm not.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right, one house coming up. What about you, Jess?
Adam Driver. Always Adam Driver.
You wish it's just Adam Driver?
I wish Adam Driver.
Context and consent is important, Eli. Just saying.
Yeah.
Understood.
And
Still
Alara?
Adam Driver.
Well, since we covered all the nice things like playing together in person and everybody is good and in the Tripper fam and stuff, I would like to see our streamer castle dream come true.
Ooh, content castle? Yes.
Yeah, we all
That
live
would
in a
be good.
castle together.
That would-
That's our life.
Yeah, fuck the house.
I know.
Let's get a castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I know
play
a few
D&D.
castles.
Play D&D with Adam Driver and Superman.
Oh,
Oh.
that's great.
I'm sorry, Tempest. Alara, potions are more important than getting your dress fixed? Question mark?
My God, chat is so intense about this. Listen, every time there's an opportunity, I am bringing it up. And you know what I keep hearing from NPCs and Ollie? No. So yeah, I'm walking around in rags until somebody can fix my dress.
Well, if we get the things from the mines, we're allowed to go back and use the forge, and then I could try.
Yeah.
Until
Hopefully.
then, you are the paper bag princess.
Yeah.
Ollie, have you been putting more thought into the auras around the others?
I've been putting thought into the auras, the armor, and the augmentations. But I've been starting with the armor, and I'm going to work my way and do all the other things.
Okay.
Oh.
Pavo, how
Yes.
much time do you think you'll need to move on from the mistake?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Let's get through our next encounter and see how that goes first.
Fair enough.
Take it to his
Lucy,
grave, in other words.
Yeah.
Lucy, are you going to get any slices of toast for them butterflies? Whap, whap, whap.
Lucy doesn't eat carbs. All right. Next.
That's new.
Oh my, I need to say, I just saw Pat draws artwork of Alara in our Discord, and it is my favorite thing ever. Thank you, Pat Draws. That's amazing.
Also, Crimson, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, my friend. Very much appreciated.
Oh, Crimson.
Okay, I think we're getting close to the end. There's one more. Lucy, how badly did you want to pay Papa with gobbles, or did you?
Legitimately that thought did enter my mind, but I'm definitely saving it for something special. So look forward to that.
Very cool.
Ooh.
Very cool. Okay, and I'm not seeing any more questions in chat right now. So just a quick reminder to everyone watching, we are doing a giveaway for the evening. Why don't I show you exactly what we're giving away? The lovely, absolutely amazing... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. There we go. Let's fix that. A lovely set of The Sky is the Limit dice. Yes, there are clouds within there. I made them myself. So go ahead and pop the command down in there, ! dice. Make sure that you're following, and you yourself could go ahead and win the lovely, lovely Sky's the Limit dice. All right. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump back into tonight's episode. As you make your way over the cliffside, or the hillside, you see a number of individuals running around, yelling, panicking. A few individuals running back and forth with different apparatuses of different kinds. You see on the other edge, close to the entrance of the mine, there seems to be 2 guards propped up, watching over. What would you guys like to do?
Look for the source of the commotion. Hey, Pablo, help me find the source of the commotion.
Now, hold on. This is why we get sidetracked, guys. This has nothing to do with us.
We have to go into these mines. What do you mean this has nothing to do with us?
Can't we sneak around? I just know what's going to happen.
Isn't this at the entrance? Or did I mishear this?
So just outside of the entrance, you can see a number of the miners, what look to be miners, all scurrying about.
Lucy, what happened to you? Do we not help people anymore?
Well,
I mean,
the commotion.
Yeah, can we see what's causing the commotion?
I think it's the train that's coming through.
Jesus Christ.
From what you can see, you can't see the source of the commotion, just a number of individuals that seem frantic.
Okay, Alara will just go up to one of them and say, hey, is everything okay? What's going on?
You try to approach a man that seems to be holding what looks like almost a large pipe. As he looks back to you, can't talk to Mac. And he points over to an individual standing in a grouping of people.
Oh, everyone's so rowdy.
Oh my God. The people listening to the podcast version of this are probably so confused right now.
I can visualize the train. They're like, they really have a train going through.
Okay, can we go over to Mac?
Sure. As you make your way over, you see, surprisingly, a number of large, bulky miners, very fit and large, all huddled around what looked to be a very dust-covered halfling. Female.
Well,
As you
go
approach,
ahead.
you can hear them.
Hi, what's going on? My name's Alara. Everyone's freaking out. You apparently have the answers.
As the individuals look up towards you, stopping their discussion.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we can't really talk right now. There's a little bit of a commotion inside of the mines. We're having a bit of a problem.
Right, well, we take care of problems. We could help, but you have to tell us what it is first.
Well, we weren't really paying attention as much as we should to the depth to which we were mining. We've seemed to have sprung a leak. The mines are flooded at this point, and we have a few individuals that are trapped within a cavern far below.
Okay.
I was able to get most of the individuals out, but from my count, there's 6 more left in there.
6? Oh my gosh. Okay. Is there any way in right now, or is it just like all water?
It's a
Like, will we
relatively
have to-
it's a relatively new mine. We've just started drilling. We happened upon a bit of an opening with some precious metals inside of it. We just seem to have drilled a little bit too far. There's only one real shaft that goes down into the cavernous area, and right now it is filled with water.
I have a proposal. If we save your friends, can we take some materials from the mine?
Really, it's far too dangerous for anybody to enter. I wouldn't advise this in any way. Perhaps you should leave it to the professionals.
Do we not look like professionals?
Make a deception check for me.
But that
Really? A
dress,
deception?
not really.
I feel like Alara thinks she's a professional, but okay. Oh, do I get triple advantage or can I save it?
You can roll it now, or you can save it for later.
We'll save it for later. I rolled a nat 20.
Whoa, you're looking professional today.
Alara's hair blows in the wind a little bit as she says that.
Mac looks towards you. You seem to know what you're doing. I will give you access to the mine, but you don't have much time. The water is filling quickly.
Okay.
How big is the hole? How big of a crack do you make?
Well, it's roughly about 200 yards from the entrance to the cavern.
No, but the hole from where the water is pouring. How big is it?
We were using some pretty heavy gear to open it up. It's roughly about, well, I would say 20 feet in diameter.
All right. Getting up quickly then.
Hey, Trix.
Yeah.
Remember that one time when outside the City of Gold and you were like, everybody jump in the water, and you like cast a spell or something on us so that we could go underwater, but we didn't go under the water? Do you still have that spell?
Well, I do, but these days it's a bit finicky, so I can give it a shot.
I mean, that might be worth it. I don't know if we should wait. How long does it last for?
It lasts for 24 hours, so we don't have to.
Oh,
We could give
that
it,
would
I'll
be
give it
really-
a try.
I think that would be good because I don't want to drown.
I know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, all right, I will cast water breathing.
Nice.
Okay. As you all make your way over to the entrance of the mine, you are led down as the guards move out of the way in front of Mac. She leads you down about 12 feet into the shaft of the mine, where you see a very large pool of water that seems to be residing. You hear the trickling of water or the rush of water further down the way. As you attempt to cast water breathing, go ahead and roll a d20 for me, Trix.
God, come on.
18.
Nice.
18. Very good. You all feel like your lungs expand a little bit. Like your ability to breathe has almost doubled. Mac points and says, just continue down the corridor there. You should pop up directly into the cavern. Now, be careful. Like I said, it's filling up fast in there.
Hey, did you pull that halfling girl out of there? Was she one of the ones that was rescued?
She is the halfling girl.
She is the halfling girl.
Oh, sorry. I'm confused.
She's dusty because she's a minor. Okay.
God damn it.
That wasn't a joke. Okay. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So
Plunge.
we're just going to skip over that part because someone decided to cast water breathing.
Welcome to D&D.
Oops. I had this weird feeling. I was like, oh, should I say it? Well, why not?
I also have shape water. I
I
don't
was
know if
gonna
I could
do
have
it
fucked
anyway.
things up with that too.
Just change yourself into a fish. I mean,
Once we're underwater, I'll try to cast a spell just to see if it works.
Weird
Is there a
thing.
verbal component to it? Oh, wait. I don't have to
Yes.
worry about that because you're you can breathe underwater. So, as you attempt to cast, what are you trying to cast?
Just produce flame in my hand.
Sorry, say that again.
Produce flame in my hand.
You open up your palm, attempting to produce a flame, realizing that you're underwater. It really just it ignites for a second, almost like a little bit of a spark, but no flame actually is produced.
Okay, so it works. Good.
That is not what I heard.
Yeah,
No,
it works. It's just
the
you can't have
magic
fire
works. There's-
underwater.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you all get into the water, you begin to swim. The water is cold, filled with salt. You try and keep your eyes open as much as possible, but it stings. Otherwise, it's quite dark in and around your area right now. You swim for roughly about 4 minutes. Before you see a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel, popping up through the water, breaching its wavy surface. You look around, seeing now 6 men, what look trapped on 2 pieces of land that are left over. You also see a strange sight of creatures that look to be about the size of a dog, but look more akin to a potato bug. Large carapace shells over top of them. They all seem to be clinging from walls, digging in to the metals. Large fangs on their face, and strange protruding antennae that come up from the sides of their faces. As you breach the surface, you see a few of the miners trying to fight off these strange creatures, one with a metal pipe. As he swings toward it, the creature seems to catch it in its jaws, and as it does, you watch as the metal suddenly begins to oxidize, quickly turning to rust and falling apart in front of them. Seeing the commotion all around you, you also feel the water rising very, very quickly. You have about 20 minutes
Before.
Bills.
before the cavern fills entirely.
Did we see the hole where the water was coming in when we swam towards this place?
Make a retroactive perception check for me.
Right.
Perception.
80.
80.
Shit anymore. Perception. Oh god. That's a 27.
27.
Wow.
Where you didn't actually see the hole, you did feel the rush of the tide, indicating that it was just off to the right of the original spot.
Okay.
All right. Now,
People
considering
that, are on
that,
these...
considering that we're in a very strict time limit, I'm going to have you all roll initiative. And we're going to go head over to the map. Oh, look, fancy dice.
I'd go last.
I forgot that was part of the thing.
And I will put
Who
you guys
needs to
over here.
roll? I know where I stand.
So just to get a sort of general sense, like we are floating in water, and there is like little lands that people are standing on.
And their heads are above the water?
There's a map.
Yeah, there's a map.
Oops. Okay, let me pull that up. Okay.
Hopefully, we can do the same water breathing for these people too.
Oh, I see. They're like raised up. Okay.
I see. Okay.
Well, we had to swim to get here, but it's filling up. And okay.
Like
Okay.
little ticks.
Alara,
17.
17. Pavo.
Last.
Oh, right. Lucy,
17 also.
17, and Ash,
12.
12.
25.
Yep, I see your guys have already been inputted into my thing because D&D Beyond is awesome.
Oh.
All right, with that said, 20 minutes on the clock. You have the time to potentially save the miners, as well as collect as much of the metals as possible. Trix, what would you like to do to start?
I'm gonna start grabbing some metals and throwing them in the bag. Who has the bag? Alara?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm-
fuck.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab the bag off of Alara and then try to grab some metals over.
Okay.
Fuck those miners.
Yeah.
It's such a Trix
That
move.
is so trick.
Please don't
Yeah.
say that. Please don't say that again.
All right.
Please.
That's gonna be worse.
Dear Lord, don't phrase it like that.
Miners of metal. Okay.
I know
Just for
my
context.
party. They're gonna go for the
Forget
people.
these miners.
I gotta make sure we got the stuff too.
Okay. Tricks from where you can see within the cavernous area, all of the metal deposits seem to be being covered by one of these strange creatures. Which one would you like to go to?
Of course they are.
Yeah.
What a coincidence. I will still go to this one, I guess.
Okay.
After I grab the bag from Alara.
Okay. As you approach, the creature doesn't seem to pay you any mind as it continues to chow down on the metal. You can see that every time it bites into the metals, it begins to corrode and turn to rust as the creature begins to swallow it whole.
But I can't actually reach the metal because it's blocking it.
You can certainly try.
Okay. Yeah, I will try to just grab some.
Okay.
Put it in the bag.
As you reach out towards the metals, you get your hand on it, realizing that it's a little bit harder to pull metal from the wall. As it does, the creature is going to go ahead and try and bite down atop you.
Hey now, I'm not made of metal.
As it tries to bite down, you pull your hand away quickly as it snaps in the midair. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Trix?
Can I try and smack it away, or did I already do too much stuff?
I will say, well, you grabbed the haversack from Alara. You made your way over. You attempted to reach the metal. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'll say that you can use a bonus action.
All right. I don't want to do anything fancy. I just want to try and brush it away.
Okay, these are relatively big creatures. They're like the size of a medium-sized dog. So you're trying to push it out of the way?
Yeah, if it was the size of a dog, like its paws, you just sort of.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Okay. Like if a dog was on a couch and you kind of nudge it off. 16.
16. As you push on the creature, it seems to move over a little bit before it falls off of the wall and into the water. It seems to be able to swim, though, as it is now in the water beside you.
That's fine. Great. All right.
Okay.
Well, in there.
As you all leap into action, Ollie, you see an ability to redeem yourself from past failures. You, my friend, have been inspired.
Yes.
And
All right.
also, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm going to hold on to my holy symbol, hold up my mace, and say, by the grace of Gibble, grant me the power of the Heaven Smith. And that will be my action, to turn into my golden metal warforged
Okay.
self.
We
Like
really
little-
need a theme song. Can we make a theme song and play it when he transforms?
Yeah.
Just saying. Just making a mental note of this.
Like the Sailor Moon transformation song.
Yes.
Go, Ollie Cleric! Do,
One
do,
time.
do, do, do. Does that work?
Yeah.
You all watch as little plates on Ollie's skin seem to flip around in front of him. He suddenly changed to a vibrant golden glow. You are now in your advanced Warforged form.
Amazing. All right. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to summon my spiritual weapon.
Okay. I guess I need to do that for you. Where is the stuffs?
Yes.
Okay. I will give you access to that. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. All right. You can now move it wherever you
Right.
want.
Move it there. And I'm going to attack the one that's assaulting this poor fellow with his bale of hay in the water.
Okay.
And it'll be does a 19 hit?
19 absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
12 damage, force.
Okay. As you swing down on top of these strange little, almost insect-like creatures, you hear a loud cracking sound as the carapace on the creature's back splits open, letting out a kind of a yellowish, greenish ooze leak out of its backside. Already it's looking potentially very damaged. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Ollie?
Yeah, I'm just going to move here so he's not confused as to who attacked him.
Okay, fair enough. Oh. I don't know why that was turned down. All right, with that said, next up is Lucy. Alara, you're on deck.
Okay. First off, I am going to look at Pavo and say, things are going to get weird. And I'm going to cast Polymorph on Pavo, turn him into a giant shark.
Yes. Avoshar.
I will say at this point that you're in water that's probably up to your nipples.
Okay, if I had known that then, I'm instead going to polymorph him into a giant octopus.
Okay.
I don't want to be turned into no damn fish.
Well, you can
resist.
take
I
a
will
roll. You can
resist.
Okay.
What? Rude.
Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Well, it's not going to work probably because I rolled a 9.
No, it's a DC of 19.
Aw.
As
I
Pavo
thought
yells
you would
out,
want this. Your dex isn't good right now.
Doesn't matter.
It's a principle. I just don't want to be a fish.
Look at his sour octopus.
Oh,
as you look over,
8 times the metal. Damn it.
as Lucy looks over to Pavo, you catch his eye and know inherently what he's about to do. As you put up your wings, screaming, no, 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 you begin to change, now seeing large tentacles as arms all around you.
I gotta look up octopus. All right.
You, my friends, are a giant octopus now.
Jesus.
You got some time. You're last in order.
Oh, you can save all the people at once.
Or kill them all at once. It's all right.
And that's my idea.
Wow.
And then I'm actually going to use Twin Spell to use my bonus action to cast Shape Water on the one that's in the water and turn it into a block of ice.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. As you focus on the creature in the water, Trix, you see the creature suddenly stop as its outer shell, once a reddish color, now becomes blue, and suddenly the water all around it begins to freeze. You now see almost a small glacier floating in the water beside you. Doesn't seem to be moving at this point. And just a quick response from in chat. Demon, no, don't worry about it. Just come join us in Discord, and I will find you if you win. With that said, Alara, you are up. What would you like to do?
I will wade through the water to about over here. Oops, maybe not there. Maybe like over here. Am I still in the water? I still want to be in the water. Like
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Here. Okay. Wow, that was super janky. I could not move my character token around. Okay. So after I wade over there, I am going to cast Hands of Time, and I'm going to use the first one to target the one that Ollie already hit, and then if it's destroyed after that first hit, I will target the second one.
Okay. Perfect.
Over here.
Okay. As you hold out your hand, the familiar greenish gear suddenly appears in your hand. As you focus, it begins to spin like that of a saw blade. Throwing it towards the creature, go ahead and make a ranged spell attack for me.
So the first one I'll use my advantage, which is I roll 3 d20s.
Yep.
Okay. That's craziness. Oh, hey. So I rolled a 3, a 6, and an 18. So that is a 28 to hit for the first one.
Absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Sure. That is 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage for that one. Necrotic damage? Yeah, necrotic damage.
As the gear flies off of your hand, it skips across the water onto the land. Spinning as quickly as your eyes can see, it saws through the creature entirely, splitting it completely in half.
Nice. I will majestically wipe back my wet hair and shoot the other one at the remaining one that's near the miners.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack for me.
Ooh, that's a 17, so 27 to hit.
That absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, 18 points. My gosh.
18 points.
Yep. Of necrotic damage again.
As it carves through the creature once more, you see a few of its arms now being severed off from the posterior of the body itself. You see a vast amount of the yellowish-green ooze now starting to pour out the side of it. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. It is the Rust Monster's turn, and Eli, you were on deck. So we are going to say that the vast majority of the creatures that all seem to be attached to the walls, eating away at the metals, continue to chow down on it. You lose about a quarter of the metals. The other 3 are going to continue to attack the miners. The one that you had just attacked bites down on one of the miners, causing a huge gash in his arm. The other 2... The creatures tried to bite at them once again, but it seems they are only holding sticks and large wooden stakes instead of the metals. Creatures bite down on it, but it doesn't seem to have an effect as the miners push them back a little bit. Eli, you're up. What would you like to do?
Nice. So minor damage.
Oh my god. I am going to. So everyone's engaged, eh? And I can't get there. All right, I'm gonna throw. Is this one over here? Can you see me clicking? The one on the left wall?
Right click on it. Or
Like
left
that?
click on it.
Left click, right click.
Or double click. How do you do that again?
I'm trying.
Oh,
It's the
not
one
that.
on the left wall of the. Yeah, that one right there. Perfect.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I'm wondering how high he is up in the air.
They're not too high up at this point. It's probably only about 5 feet up from what you can see.
So can I hit him with a short sword from the ground if I were to move there?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay. So what I will do then is I'm going to use my action to throw my dagger, my reaction to teleport right behind him, and I'm going to use a bonus action to grab my short sword and drag it down his spine.
Okay. Go ahead and
And
make
that
a melee attack for me.
And did that one have a turn?
It has not had a turn. Well, yes, it did have a turn, but it was eating away at metals.
Okay, so it technically has had a turn, so I
Yep.
lose my advantage. So that is going to be nat 20.
Nicely done.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
Pew, pew.
That is 13 points. And it's not my other dagger, so it's not poison. And it's technically not engaged with another enemy, so I don't believe that's sneak attack.
No.
Okay.
It's doubled.
Yeah, I know. I already doubled it.
Oh.
Or
How'd you
did I?
double to a 13?
I don't know. It should have automatically doubled because it registered that it was crit. So 3 + 5 + 5. Let me check.
+5 + 5
Oh
is
no,
13.
no. Yeah. So then I guess it didn't double for me. So yeah, 26.
Well, you rolled 5, right?
I rolled 1d6 plus 5, and then plus another 5, so it's 13. Right?
So it doubles your roll. So whatever you rolled, it doubles that
Yeah.
and then adds your strength modifier to it. So that's why,
Yeah,
Lucy.
so
So it's a
Yeah, I think
2d6 plus
it's-
5, right?
Yeah.
That's what you rolled?
1d6 plus 5.
But you
yeah.
double it, so it's a 2d6 plus 5 is what you essentially rolled.
Yeah, and that's
Oh,
what it's
so it
telling
did
me
do
here.
it already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it did do.
Yeah.
So it's 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it came up with all the
Don't
right
doubt
highlights and
D&D
stuff.
Beyond, Lucy. I swear to
Wonderful
God.
website, by the way. An
Yeah.
amazing website.
Feel free to
Yes,
sponsor us
yes.
at any point in time. As you
It
lift
just
your...
seems low because there's no sneak attack. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As you hold on to the sword, you carve into the back of this creature. You hear popping noise as you seem to just carve through the carapace itself. As you do, your short sword seems to be bathed within the blood or ooze of this creature. As you pull out your sword, you now see that it also is now corroded. It is a -1 to any attack rolls done with it for the time being.
I throw it in the water.
Okay, fair enough. You take a look at it. Nah, this is useless now. Perfect. Awesome. All right.
And
Is there
very-
anything else? You're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Ash, you're up. Pavo, you're on deck.
Woo, let's go, Ash. Let's see your stuff.
Are you going to be so impressed? Seeing Pavo transform into an octopus, I will swim out of the cave.
Oh,
Towards-
no.
One of these.
All right. In his first combat encounter, Ash turns tails and runs away. Fantastic.
And I will go towards where the gaping, like the hole was in the cavern, where the water was pouring from.
Okay. It'll probably take about 2 turns to get there because your movement speed is halved right now underwater.
That's fine.
Okay.
I will grab the wall, and with my claws, I will try to move as fast as I can.
Okay. You continue onward towards the source of where the hole is. Pavo, you're up. What would you like to do, giant octopus?
Well, let's see.
Have octopus?
I can swim 60, but I'm slowed, so I can only go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You're welcome.
That's actually slower than what I would normally do. But anyway, all right.
Oh,
And
God.
I will move there, and that's all I can do.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, come on.
What?
You don't have an action?
I can't reach anything.
Oh.
I get one attack if I'm in range, and that's it.
You could drop an
Right.
in cloud and use the dash action as a bonus action.
Listen
And
here,
then-
backseat gamer. Why don't you just relax for a
Muddy the
minute?
water so we can't see our way out? Yeah, okay.
Oh, boy.
Water here. Eek.
Also, I will say
we
right
have to
now,
swim under.
I do not want to see any Pavo hentai, okay? Just making that clear.
My
And now it
God.
exists.
Yeah. Thanks for putting that into existence.
So that'll
right.
be my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Ollie. Or Trix. Trix, you're up. Ollie, you're on deck.
All right, I am just filling up that bag.
Okay, how are you going to be filling up the bag?
Well, isn't the guy that was blocking it now a floating ice cube?
I know,
So
but
can
there's the metal's embedded in the wall.
Oh, okay.
It's not like it's
Alright.
just kind of like sitting there.
Oh, all right. Oh, I was thinking it was more like a whole, like little pieces. Okay. Then I will just take my dagger
Okay.
and try to
Chisel away
stab
at it? Okay,
Fine,
fair
chisel
enough.
Chisel away at it. Maybe even use the second dagger as like a little bit of a, extra
I
help.
love it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an
Yeah.
athletics check for me, please.
An athletics check. An athletics check?
No, athletics.
Okay, 14.
14. You continue to chisel away at the wall. You probably get about a third of the metals that are in this particular deposit.
Okay, and how much of my bag is full?
The haversack has a very large amount of space within it, so you don't fill it up too much.
Okay.
It's kind of like a bag of holding, but a little bit less.
All right. I'm just thinking how plausible this is to keep going in this direction. Is it just that much full?
Yeah, it's tiny full.
Tiny bit full.
Tiny bit full.
All right. I'll think on it.
Okay, fair enough. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope, that's all.
All right, in that case, Ollie, what would you like to do?
I would like to cast Guiding Bolt at this fella right over here.
Okay.
Okay, so that will be 23 to hit.
23 absolutely hits.
All right, and it'll be 25 radiant damage.
25 radiant damage? Okay.
And
As you hold on to your holy symbol, the golden glow that absorbs all around you is just magnified by the golden plates all over your skin. It seems like the entire cavern lights up for a brief moment as you send this guiding bolt flying towards this creature, contacting it directly on its back. You watch as the energies enter into it, causing it to explode from the inside out. Little pieces of meat and carapace fly off everywhere, completely coating the miner directly in front. He wipes a little bit of the goop away from his eyes and says, thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm gonna move my hammer with this guy and give him a little smackety smack, hopefully.
Okay. As your hammer raises up to the sky once more, you let it fall directly down on top of the creature. Go ahead and roll an attack for me, please.
12 to hit.
The creature, seemingly taking notice of the hammer, scoots out of the way a little bit as the hammer comes crashing down on the ground around it, causing cracks in the rocks below. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Ollie?
No, that's all for now.
Okay, it takes us to Lucy. You are up. Ilara, you are on deck.
Okay. Lucy is going to
Lose his concentration.
move up over here to get a good view on this guy who I don't know how to ping. The one next to the hammer.
Okay.
And he's going to reach out and sort of this green mist is going to come out of his hands and kind of encircle it. And I'm casting Blight at 4th level.
Ooh, all right. And that's a wisdom save?
I need a Constitution save.
Constitution save. Ooh, that is going to be a dirty 20.
Just barely. It still takes half damage. So
Okay.
that will be 39 divided by 2. So 19, 18.
Okay.
18.
As the creature moves back from the hammer, the swirls of greenish smoke seem to circle around it as it starts to envelop it. The creature looks around a little bit worried as it starts to seemingly have problems breathing, as you can almost hear it audibly wheezing. You watch as the green smoke seems to embed itself directly underneath the plates of the creature's carapace. It starts to turn a bit of a sickening green on its shell on the outside. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Since I didn't do it, I'll again use Twin Spell, burning another sorcery point to cast. They're probably not very smart. Mind Sliver on it.
Okay.
So I'll need a Intelligence saving throw. Burn another sorcery
Ooh,
point.
that is going to be an 8.
That does not save, which is just another 2d6 for a total of 9.
9. Okay. As the creature looks a little woozy and wobbly, almost sickened from the green mists that just embedded itself within it, suddenly it begins to shake violently as it lets out a strange screech as it tries to skitter away into the waters. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, whatever roll it rolls next, by the way, it's minus a d4 from whatever it does.
Okay, fair enough.
That's my turn.
Alara, you're up. What would you like to do?
All right. I will get out of the water up onto this little ledge here. So this one that Lucy just attacked near the hammer, it is now in the water.
It's trying to
Did I get
make
that
its way into the water.
Okay. Just for shits and giggles, Alara is feeling so inspired by Ash that she is going to cast
Run away?
Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Sorry?
I was going to say, inspired by Ash, you're going to run away?
No. She's going to cast Scorching Ray, but at the 4th level, which gives her 5 rays of fire. So
Okay.
she's going to go one by one until they're dead. So she's going to attack the one in front of her, followed by the one next to Trix, and then we'll see.
No one's frozen.
We'll see. Okay. Oh, so it's not hurting Trix right now?
No, at the moment.
Okay, then I'll attack the one next to Eli. Okay, so first, the first ray, Alara gets out of the water. She's dripping wet, and she brings her hands together, and she creates this glowing ball of fire, just like she saw Ash playing with. Oh man, not 20! Holy shit!
Ooh, boo, boo, boo,
What is
boo.
happening?
All right.
Okay. Okay, yay. So the first one is, wait, you create 3 rays. Yeah, I have to roll for all of them. So the first one is, I just double the roll. So that's an 8. So 16 points of fire damage for the first one.
As the fire, magical fire, almost seems to skip over top of the water like a rock being thrown. It bounces off the water, hitting the creature directly. Eli, you watch as the creature bursts into flames directly in front of you, crisping its outside, turning it into a blackish, ashy outer exterior as it falls from the wall into the water.
Eli jumps. He'll be like, holy shit.
Alara will wink and say, no problem.
Nice shot.
And then thanks. She will then target she probably has a little bit of movement, so I don't know, I'll move a little bit so I don't have to shoot over these guys' heads. And she'll target the one next to the other miners.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
22 absolutely hits.
And that's 6 points of fire damage. So I'm assuming that doesn't destroy it. So I'll target the next ray. It's a 27 to hit.
Yep.
That's 7 points of fire damage.
Take this. Take this.
Okay.
This.
The next one is an 18 to hit.
Okay. Hits.
Does that hit? That is only 5 points of fire damage. And then I guess I'll use the last one if it's still standing.
Okay.
Oh, shit, I rolled a 2. So that is 12 to hit. I don't know if that hits.
12 does not hit. So you watch as Alara quickly pulls out this ball of fire and throws it towards the one against the wall, facing Eli. Then doing a little bit of a tuck and roll over to the other one, pulling out the finger gun. She shoots off 4 more, saying pew 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 every single time. The creature is hit with 3 of the rays, creating scorch marks on its carapace back. Doesn't seem down, but it seems badly injured and badly hurt.
Nice. That'll end my turn.
Hurt. Awesome.
As she ends her turn, she holds up her finger guns. Now streams of smoke coming off. She blows off both of them off.
I'll look around for Ash, like, and then realize he's not there.
Fair enough. All right. In that case, how many more bugs do I have? I have 5 more bugs. So the one that is attempting to flee into the water is going to go ahead and start to slink away. I'll give it the minor an opportunity attack, but he fails as the creature slinks into the water. The other one in front of the minor that Alara just attacked is going to make its attack and is definitely going to fail. Wow, rolling like crap. And the others... continue to... The last 2 continue to nibble away at the deposits of metals on the wall, taking about half of the deposits left. And that is going to end their turn, which takes us back to Eli. Eli, as you look around, you now see that a few of the pockets of minerals are now starting to disappear from these strange rust monsters. You also take note of the water continuing to rise. It is now up to almost your neck. Well, actually for you, you would no longer be able to touch the ground of the water.
Okay. So I'm floating?
You floating, girl.
You's floating.
You's floating.
I'm gonna yell, like treading water. I'm gonna go, Ollie, start knocking some of this crap off the wall. And then I'm gonna throw my dagger over to behind this nasty little creature over here. And I don't really know. I'm gonna try to attack it with my other short sword.
Okay. How many short swords did I give you?
I have 1 left.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so that is going to be 26 to hit.
26 absolutely hits.
And that is going to be 9 points, of damage.
Okay, apparently Louis didn't like that one. As you stab into the back of the creature, you start to pull down again, more of the ooze begins to leak out over top of your sword. You can see it now becoming corroded and oxidized from the ooze that resides on the sword. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope. I am spent. He's just gonna mutter like "stupid piece of crap," and just kind of
okay. Listen,
water.
rust monsters have feelings too. Okay, jeez.
Wow.
Okay, I can kind of get everybody in focus there. All right, that ends your turn, which takes us to Ash.
Keep swimming, keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Very good. You feel the undertow now pulling heavier, trying to push you away from it, but you continue to try and move forward. Go ahead and make a constitution, or either a constitutional, athletics, an athletics check for me.
Athletics? Or constitution? Oh, athletics. That's a 6.
A 6. You get pushed back probably about 10 feet. So you've lost a little. What's your movement speed?
30.
30? Okay. So you've almost lost the amount of space that you've covered on this turn.
Well, if I don't do anything, I would have dashed every turn.
Oh, okay. In that case, then, you're fine then. You're good to go. So you have one turn left in order to get to the source of where the water is coming in from.
Okay.
And last but not least, end of the round, Pavo, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to use my movement and action to dash, and that should get me right here, and I'm good to go.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Pavo, in his octopi form, continues to move his arms up and down as he swims over. Surprisingly enough, it's the first time you've ever seen the furrowed brow of an octopus.
Need a stink eye.
That takes us back to the top of the round. He's very inky right now. Trix, you're up. Ollie, you're on deck.
Why is nobody trying to save the people?
I am. What are you talking about? I'm shooting all the things around them. I'm working on it,
Grab
man.
the people and go.
I'm learning how to be a fish, all right?
Says the girl who came in and immediately started mining.
Because I thought, knowing this party, everyone's gonna just grab the people and save them. But I was sadly mistaken.
Trix, you're acting like these people are heroes. Come on.
I'm working on it, okay.
Are you?
Okay. Shit. I'm gonna just, I don't know, I'm gonna try to swim over to one of these people over here and try to help them out. Use the rest of... Ooh. But see now, how far away is the thing?
What thing?
How far away from... how far away is the fresh air from this little piece of land that
It's about
miners are
600
standing
feet.
What?
And they can't breathe underwater.
on? Yeah.
Ooh, it's almost like a DM thought of this. Ooh.
600 feet. How long does it take to swim that?
4 minutes.
Why don't you start saving them? What's taking you so long?
Valid point. Valid point. Wow. Okay.
What are you doing, Trix? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Trix is processing things. That's her turn.
No, I'm swimming.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna drop the spell and recast it.
While
What's
Ash
the
is
what's the
swimming?
hold on? What's the range of the spell?
Gonna kill Swiss Dave.
Stop backseat gaming over there. God damn it, you guys are the worst.
He's a druid, right? I mean,
What's the range of the spell?
Yep.
It's it just says 10 willing creatures you can see.
Okay.
so what
Oh,
you
30
can see.
feet. 30 feet.
Okay.
Sorry. 30 feet.
So you're dropping the spell?
Oh.
Wow.
What are you doing, Trix? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna panic and do nothing.
I'll play. Honestly, I think that's option
All
right now.
Trix gets out of the water, thinks, okay, I got this. Fucking panic! Where are my spoons? Oh my god! All right, that ends Trix's turn. Ollie, you're up. What would you like to do? What do you do for your turn? Fucking panic. Okay, cool.
So close.
Yeah, Powers. That is a bonus action. Ollie, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take my hammer, as Eli suggested. I'm gonna smack this wall here to get the stone off.
Okay. Your regular or your spirit weapon?
I only have a spirit hammer.
No, you have your other hammer, the hammer that I gave you. Your mortal champion's weapon.
Right. No, yeah, sorry, I meant the champion's weapon. I forgot that my
Okay.
spirit weapon is also a hammer.
Okay. As you pull out your hammer, you slam it down into the wall of the cave. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Hey, Ben.
Right. That will be dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You crash into the side of the wall as all of the metal seem to pour out of it. But you do see a bit of trickling of water that seems to be coming in from the crack.
Whoops. I got some over here. I'll use my bonus action and be like, I got some over here. It's clear, but we got more water coming in.
Okay. You've just lost 3 minutes. Okay. That takes us to Lucy. What would you like to do?
Okay, I would like to... Oh, gosh. I'm going to cast... Well, I'm going to move first. So... I'm going to move over here, climb on up here. And I'm going to cast... Magic Missile at 3rd level against the last bug next to the miners over there.
Okay.
Just an automatic hit. And how many is that for each one I do?
Depends
Like,
what level.
what
you're
level did you?
casting it at.
5d4.
Yeah, for 3rd level it should be 5.
3rd level's 5, yeah. Okay. As you hold out your hand, little darts of light appear on each finger as you thrust them forward, almost like Alara. Yelling out pew 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 every time.
I rolled crap. It's 13 points of damage.
13 points. Okay. For all 5?
For all 5.
Dear Lord. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, I rolled mostly 1s and 2s.
They fly off into the air, circling around, all landing directly on the creature. As you see bits of its carapace kind of break off and shatter, falling to the ground. A little bit more of the ooze starts to leak out from it. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yep, I'm going to use Quicken Spell again. Cast Shape Water again. But where Ollie had just hit, I want to freeze the water coming out of it to try to buy us those 3 minutes back.
Okay. I would say...
Cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
High or low for your benefit. Let the fate decide.
Hi.
Okay. You've bought back about a minute and a half as you can see the pressure from the other side of the wall is starting to push against the ice.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. Alara, what would you like to do?
How long would it take to swim 100 feet?
Depends on your movement speed.
Sorry?
It depends on your movement speed.
An average person, like all these miners, like if they only had to swim 100 feet, is that doable, like for an average person?
Well, okay, so an average person would probably move, I'm guessing, like around 20 to 25 feet per round. Their movement speed is halved because they do have to swim. So, 100 would be... maybe you'd make it.
Okay.
Turn them into fish.
Well, Alara will say, I can open up a portal and we can get these people a little bit closer. But maybe now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's better to get some more materials before we go. So, I guess I will attack the one that is next, the last one that is standing near the miners to sort of clear it out of the way.
Okay. What are you using?
I will...
You do have quite a few people in your way right now.
Oh, wow. This sounds really familiar.
Don't worry, Lucy's not one of them.
Okay, well that's much better now. That's fine. Okay. I'll just use my hands of time. And I'll shoot one at same thing. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. So I'll target the one that's near the miners, and if it destroys it on the first time, then I'll target a different one.
Okay, from the position that you're in right now, you're going to do the same thing. Cast Hands of Time.
I'm going to do the same thing. I guess
cast
I'll
Hands
just
of Time.
move here. I'll move here so that I'm not shooting over this guy's head.
Okay.
And that's
probably
a pretty straight. Yeah,
that's a straight line.
Okay. All right. So, first one is an 18 to hit.
18 absolutely hits.
Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 points of necrotic damage.
16 points of necrotic damage. The spinning wheel of time makes its way, skipping over the pond in front, in between the two small islands that have appeared in the cavern. You slice directly through, carving through like you did the previous one, turning it to nothing but ash and necrotic grossness.
Nice. I guess I will then, the second one, I'll target the one that's next to Eli.
Okay. Again, bunch of people in the way. Just saying.
Oh, come on now. I don't know. Like, if I stand here, I can, like, shoot directly in between those two guys.
Do what you want to do.
The third guy.
Live your life. Live your life, kid.
All right. Well, I'm going to shoot in between the two people.
All right.
There's like a 5-foot radius there.
There's definitely
square.
not, but okay. Okay, go ahead and make a spell range attack at disadvantage.
Oh, here we go, guys. Oh, wow. I rolled 2 12s, so that is a 22 to hit.
22 to hit. Okay.
Yeah.
As it just barely skins Eli as it flies directly beside it. Eli, once again, looking away from the group, you see this flash of green light as all of a sudden the creature gets pelted, split in half in front of you, pouring out its ooze over top of you. You feel the corrosion over top of your armor, because I don't think your armor is technically magic, is it?
No, it is most certainly not.
Are you wearing leather or metal armor?
I am wearing leather-studded armor.
Okay. As the goop seems to cover you, the studs and little bits of like the little connector pieces of your armor begins to melt away as your studded armor now falls off of your body into the water.
Oh. Sorry.
It burns.
That'll end my turn.
Okay. So that creature is dead. This creature is fleeing for its life. It is going to continue to... Actually, it's going to make its way over to the deposit with the last creature on the wall and begins to eat rapidly at the metals in the wall.
The one time that I'm like, oh, let's give this creature mercy. It's running away. Fucks us over. I'll remember that.
No mercy. No survivors. Okay, so, and then the one that's frozen in a block of ice is just going to continue to bob upside down, or up and down. Fantastic.
Sorry.
That takes us to Eli. Eli, what are you doing?
I'm gonna see if I can take one of my, because it's technically a chisel, one of the deposits, and then just have the other end of my second chisel and just mine away at the deposit.
Okay, go ahead and make an, because it is magical and because that's what the daggers are in essence, I will give you advantage on athletics.
So it should be a straight roll because I have Dark Heart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you have double Dark Heart, so
I
you
do.
get it at disadvantage. How
Okay.
quickly that changed.
Wow.
At
Well, that was a good
disadvantage,
first roll, too.
that is an
Oh.
18. At disadvantage, an 18.
At disadvantage in 18? God damn. Okay. You carve into the wall, able to pop out about half of what's left of the metals.
Sweet.
All right.
And I think I
Is
have
that
a
in your turn?
I do have a bonus. I'll do it again. It's not an attack, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to say that probably took up your 6 seconds, so no.
Fair. Okay. End of
Okay.
turn.
All right. Ash, what's up? What are you doing? Continuing to
No,
swim?
never mind.
How far am I from the hole?
The pressure of the water is getting more and more immense. Based on your... Actually, make a nature check for me.
True.
Nature. It's 23.
23. You can tell that you're only about 15 feet away from the hole based on the strength of the water coming in.
Okay, then I'll try to move some more. Get
Okay.
closer.
Okay. As you move closer, I'm assuming you're using your dash action for this?
No, just using one movement for now.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics or a strength saving throw for me.
15.
15. You push through the tides as you continue to make your way over to the hole in the wall. As you do, you finally make it to the large outing. You see now that even though they had said it was about 20 feet, the wall has eroded away from the water pouring in, now seeming closer to 30, maybe even 40 feet in diameter.
Okay, I will still try it. I will cast Erupting Earth, and there is a... What do you say? There's a fountain of churn earth and stone that erupts in a 20-foot square cube, sorry.
Okay.
So I'm guessing like there's a fountain in the middle, and then there's like rocks falling around it.
Okay.
Just trying to block the hole.
Okay. As it erupts from the just beneath the hole, you see it's now being covered for the most part. There still seems to be a few cracks around it that's significantly stopped the flow of water coming in, but water is still coming in at this point in time. You've probably gained about 10 minutes worth of time.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, that's what I can do for now.
Okay. Pavo, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, seeing that the creature that was right here that I swam all the way around to come get is gone, let's see, I will look around. See the other. Here, so I will use my 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. Swim speed there, movement. And then I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna keep swimming, and my action to get there. And
Oh my god!
that's where I'm at.
You could do more than attack.
Yeah.
Saucy octopus. I love it. I can just picture him like.
Now I'm like looking for a reason to drop it.
Just doing the backstroke, enjoying myself,
Okay, I know. I would like to take my switchy belt and put it on the person next to me, the miner next to me. Can I do that? And try to turn them into a fish. Can he even hear me? I'm underwater.
Just keep swimming.
Oh, I'm not. You're right.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Listen, I'm gonna turn you into a fish. This is for your own good. We're gonna get out of here. So just bear with me. And then I'll do it.
As you whip it around the creature.
Sound.
No, we're
Try
good.
to
I
sing.
checked. No, I got it. Don't
Okay.
worry. As you whip it around, he kind of looks at you wide-eyed and mysterious as you yell out, "I'm gonna turn you into a fish." He begins to protest as you turn the dial on the belt as he flops down directly on the water or on the ground as he flops back and forth.
This party really needs
Perfect.
a lesson in consent.
All right. I'm gonna swim out with him.
Okay, grabbing him into your hands, you dive back into the water as you begin to swim outward. I'll take this one and this one. Oops. And you guys begin to swim outward.
Yes.
All right, Ollie, you're up. What would you like to do?
I would like to. Let's see. I'm gonna use my action to summon the water elemental.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
And then
The water elemental springs from the small bowl that you hold onto. Coming out from the water, it appears standing at attention. Your wish is my command.
All right. Bonus action. I'm gonna say, Trix, give the water elemental the bag before you leave, and then, as the water elemental's action, I'm gonna have it run over and grab the bag.
Okay, as the water elemental quickly swims up beside Trix. Trix, do you give the water elemental the bag? Well, actually,
all right.
technically you're underwater right now, so go ahead and make a perception check for me, Trix. To see if you actually hear
yes.
Ollie.
All right.
Oh yeah, shoot.
18.
18. Okay. You seem to make out some words that causes you pause as the water elemental swims up beside you. It quickly starts pointing towards the bag.
All right. I'll reluctantly give him the bag.
Reluctantly, dear Lord, my God.
I'm like this over the top of minerals, like.
Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. All right. So the water elemental now having the bag in hand. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Ollie?
Nope. I'm just stretching, getting ready to lift some stone.
Okay, fair enough. That puts us to Lucy. Lucy, what would you like to do?
All right, Lucy seeing Pavo kind of just wandering back and forth, looking like a confused octopus. Just like, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna drop that.
Now that I'm farther out, okay.
Yep. you said your movement's better without it. You could be you, whatever.
You didn't hear that. I can't speak fish.
Then we'll walk up to this miner and say, all right, look, I'm going to turn you into a giant seahorse.
I don't want to be a giant seahorse.
Do you want to live?
I do want to live.
Well, it'll be temporary. Let's go. Get in the water.
He reluctantly gets into the water.
I'm going to cast Polymorph to turn him into a giant seahorse, which is rideable.
He would technically be a
That's
mount.
Weird.
Which makes me want to do things. But,
Again with the miners, Lucy. Stop it.
Wow.
Right, the miners.
I guess I'll tell him. Now stay there for a second. Laura, you said something about opening a portal. This thing's fast. Maybe have one ride the other, and you teleport him as far out as you can go.
Why are you laughing right now, Laura?
Just thinking gross things.
No, I'm just imagining a miner riding a fucking giant seahorse through a portal. How is
The
that
miner
not
is
funny?
the seahorse.
There's another
Not
miner.
the other one.
Oh.
You were saying have the miner ride the seahorse. That's
Okay.
funny. It's a funny image.
So
Jeez.
one miner's in the
Oh my God.
water is now a giant seahorse. Lucy, you've instructed the other to mount the other miner?
Yes.
That's why it's funny.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. All right. All right.
You've left me with precious few options. I only have so many different kinds of spells, man.
All right.
Oh
So
my God.
one miner has mounted another miner.
Love it.
Okay.
Where are their parents?
No.
That was my turn.
All right. That brings us to Alara. Alara, what would you like to do?
All right. I will say, okay, everyone, it's time to go. For those of you who have not been transformed into a fish or a seahorse or an octopus, hold your fucking breath. I'm going to, oh my God, our escape plan is such a ragtag escape plan. Okay. She's gonna take out her arcane book. Oh my God, her book. Shoot, what's it called? Her fancy book.
Yeah.
Help! What's it called? The book of
The
what?
Atlas of Endless
It's fine.
Horizons.
Yep. Alara whips out her Atlas of Endless Horizons, flips open to Arcane Gate, and uses a charge from the book to cast Arcane Gate. She will put the first link of the portal right in front of her, and the second one will be 500 feet, I guess, through the tunnel that we came through.
You have to see the area.
You don't. The
do.
first portal you have to see.
No,
What?
both
I
you
just
have to
read it.
see.
Let's just read it out loud.
Choose 2 points on the ground. Oh no, that you can see. That ruins everything.
I swear I just read it, guys.
What?
I just read it. First line.
Oh no, I thought it was just the first one. How many
guess
times
it-
can you see something 500 feet away from you? That is ridiculous. What is
It's like a
I mean,
field.
if you were at sea level, I guess it depends how far you'd be able to
Nothing
see.
was in your
Can
way.
you swim
Okay.
down and
How straight
Okay.
was the tunnel?
Well, then Alara's just gonna say, never mind. I can't do anything.
They look up to you with a glimmer of hope on their face, now seeing that they might have a way to survive and live, where Alara now says,
God.
sorry, you're SOL, bud.
I don't know. I guess then I will just attack the one that's near Pavo.
All right. What are you casting?
I'll use hold on, I need to see I was gonna use Hands of Time, but I think sure. You know what? Actually, just for fun, I will cast Scorching Ray again at 4th level.
Okay.
Use all 5
Jeez.
rays.
All right.
All right, so the first one, I'm just gonna roll them all and see if they hit. So the
Papa,
first
I'm
one
so
is
sorry. This is not my intention.
18 to hit for the first ray,
18 hits.
23 to hit second ray, 29 to hit third ray, fourth ray is 19 to hit, fifth
Jesus
ray is
Christ.
17 to hit.
Okay, they all hit.
Okay, so that's 6, 12, 13, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
What are you at so far?
37. 37. The last one is 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. 43 points of fire damage.
43 points of fire damage on one. You blast thing into oblivion.
No, they're separate rays. So I'll target the first one, like that's right near Pavo, and then the second one I'll hit if it like.
Well, with that amount of damage, you blast both of them into oblivion. As Pavo, you're just about to take your first strike of the entire round against your opponents, needing to get out some of the aggression and pain. As you go to swing towards them, you watch as the last two once again burst into flames in front of you as they fall into the water, nice and crispy.
I'll just say, Pavo, try and get some materials from the wall if you can.
Come on, 9!
All right. With that said, Eli, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm going to use a bonus action to start gathering some of the metals and put them in my bag of holding.
Okay.
And then an action to go again.
All right. An action to go again? Go again what?
Go again with the mining thing. Or at least start to.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make an athletics check, this time with advantage.
At advantage.
Yeah.
26.
26. You easily chisel out the rest of the precious metals. We'll say that considering that you're using a little bit more dexterity and a little bit more finesse, you don't crack through any walls, you just kind of pop out the remaining of the precious metals.
I had a career as a miner. Apparently.
Okay, fair enough. Ending your turn. Ash, you're up. What would you like to do?
I will cast Mold Earth to try to seal the holes that are still in the wall in front of me as much as I can.
Okay. As you focus and concentrate, the earth begins to mold around, causing a little bit of a barrier around the larger pieces of rock that you've already summoned in front of it. You seem to create a bit of a hermetic seal around the hole, as you don't feel any more push from the tides or the undertow. It seems that you've covered it up entirely at this point.
Nice. If it's all done, I will swim back towards the cave.
Okay. You begin to swim back. Okay, Pavo. What would you like to do?
I'm going to hit a wall. All right. Take out my champion sword and just jam it into the wall to see if I can get any of the material that may be left out.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Athletics. Let's see.
Could have been an octopus.
A 2.
Very good.
All right. You start to carve into the wall, trying to get the precious metals out, but it's just the water now seeping into your feathers is just weighing you down far too much. If only you were an octopus.
Then I will, if that's screw this, I will use my movement or swim. Let's see, I can move. Swim's half, right?
Movement is halved, yeah.
I can still get here. Then I'm going to get out of the water and climb up onto that ledge here.
The bird bath.
Okay.
And just start flicking my feathers and try to get as much of the.
As you flick your feathers around, you all of a sudden, anyone still in the cavern watches Pavo poofs up like that of a wet bird. You can barely see his neck anymore from just basically the head of Pavo, his beak sticking out from the rest of its feathers.
It's fitting for this battle. I'm done.
All right, that takes us out of combat at this point in time, unless anybody wants to attempt to destroy the one remaining rust monster that's embedded into ice at this point.
I think he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Okay. Looking around, you see that the water has now stopped filling the cavern. There are still 3 miners left. What would y'all like to do?
All right, who's got a plan?
Well,
I
first
can
of all, I'm
take
gonna have.
one.
I can come back and take another person after this guy's out.
I can. Once the water elemental comes and gives me the bag and I start loading it up, he can grab one of the people and swim really fast with them, so he could take at least one.
Okay.
Perfect.
while they're talking, do we have enough materials? Because I was just gonna go over and finish it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You'll
collect
have
the
to see.
ones right around me. I have there's a lot here.
Just be careful, don't puncture another hole in the wall.
I'm gonna go over to where Pavo was digging, but couldn't do it, and I'm gonna
Okay.
start chiseling at that opposite.
Wow.
Yeah, you had to word it that way.
Yeah.
All right.
Love you, Pavo.
Make one more
Respectfully, right?
athletics check with advantage for me, Eli.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
19.
19. You carve out what is left of the precious materials as they fall down into the water in front of you. You begin to
Bag
gather,
holding.
start gathering them up and putting into your bag of holding.
Anything else?
Looking around, there are a few very small deposits, but it doesn't seem like there's anything really left worth your time.
Okay. If I throw my dagger and teleport to it, couldn't I just hold on to somebody and keep doing that and move really fast?
You ever thrown something underwater?
Yeah.
Oh, true. Okay, well, that was my only plan. So,
I
Well,
thought
what did
about
you
that
guys
too.
think of?
Okay.
Why don't you give your knife to somebody that's leaving, like that gets out of the cave, and then you can teleport at that point.
Love it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start scooping
Alara,
up the minerals.
can it be you because you have message, and you can tell me when I can teleport once you're out of the cave? Otherwise, I won't know.
Well, because I really want to use this. No, I can't use it. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can. But the issue is that whoever's coming with me needs to be able to hold their breath for 100 feet. I can only get me and one person 500 feet. So, just FYI,
How?
I choose.
Oh,
One of the miners, a particularly older man, raises his hand and says, "I can hold my breath, I promise."
Insight check?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
I mean, oh man, that's a 5.
He
Wow.
totally can hold his breath that long for sure.
Fantastic. Okay, well, come over. Is he on the other side?
He is. He begins to make his way over to you.
Okay. So, Eli, unless anyone has a better option, speak up now.
I think I've exhausted all my
Okay.
options.
did we get
Okay.
them all?
Well, Trix has to come back for another one, and
Yeah, I
Ollie's
can
going to
come back.
take one with the elemental.
Yeah.
Okay, so just so
And
we're
then-
clear, one is being pulled out by a water elemental. One that is a fish is swimming with Trix. One of them you turned into a giant seahorse with the other one riding on its back.
Mine will
Yes.
be a dimension door.
Yeah.
And
One
then
is
I'm
better-
grabbing the other one.
I'll use my hammer
Oh,
as the
so
water
I don't even need to
elemental.
come back.
He's grabbing this guy.
Okay,
No, you do need to come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay. So for the sake of the narrative, we'll say that your brilliant plans have been able to rescue the majority of the miners. As they all make their way, well, all the miners.
Oh,
Okay.
who did we
As-
kill?
As you all,
Forgot me.
yeah, the old one had a stroke on the way over. He was holding his breath for way too long.
No.
You all make your ways outside of the hole, and as each one of the miners emerge, you're met with cheers and loud uproars, having been able to save all of the miners. For once, you are all heroes this day.
Give it time.
Give us 24 hours.
Mac approaches all of you, thanking you profusely for assisting in helping his friends. They promise that they'll try their best to excavate as much of the water outside of the cave, and that anything that you found inside is rightfully yours. After spending a few moments feeling that heroic urge once more, one that you haven't felt for some time, the miners all thank you before you pack up your things and begin to make your way back to Batown, the blacksmith. And that, my friends, is going to be a story for another evening.
Guys, I feel so successful.
Really?
Can't believe we pulled that
I
off.
didn't.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna.
Oh yeah.
Somebody does.
Now,
Supposed to pick
we
up all the miners and gather them together. I don't know.
We do have a giveaway that we're going to be giving away for the evening. I will put those up back on the screen right now. A beautiful set of what I like to call the Sky is the Limit set of dice. As you can see, they are not inked so far, but I will work with you and let you know, or if you have a particular color you'd like to put in there. I'm going to go ahead and say if there anyone who hasn't entered right now, you can go ahead and do that. I'll give you a couple moments. Exclamation point dice is what allows you to enter into the giveaway. And do make sure that you are following, as if you are not following, then you are not eligible to win. And we will go ahead.
We still love you.
Yes, we still love you very much.
Yeah.
And a quick thank you to all of the new trippers today that have joined us. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. I saw a couple primes in there, which means the absolute world to us. We realize that that primes are not easy to come by, so thank you ever so much for doing that. As well as those who gifted subs and bits and 2-level hype trains in one thing. God fucking damn it, Faye. I swear to God.
What did she do?
What?
Oh, she said, I'm not following. Can I still win? Absolutely not.
Oh.
And if you do win, I'm rolling again. But with that said, we will give just a few short moments. Again, thank you so much, guys. 2 level 5 hype trains in one episode. Y'all are crazy. Thank you so much for your continued support. It is so much appreciated. Also, if you redeemed any of the channel points, I did see a few that I didn't get to tonight. I will make sure that I refund those as quickly as possible. Crimson, I'm sorry. The change of fate was a little awkwardly timed if I'm going to do like the whole vision thing behind it. But I think that's probably everybody who is going to enter. So I'm going to go ahead and close the entries. Where do I do that? This button right here. All right. With that said, can I have a drum roll and a very good luck to all those that
Very
entered?
good luck.
The winner of the Sky is the Limit dice is none other than I hit the button. What the hell?
Suspense.
What the hell just happened? I hit the damn button.
It's a story for another week.
No, no.
That would be so messed up.
I don't understand. I keep hitting pick the winner. Okay, I hate this thing. Okay, I'm going to do this the
Maybe we're all
old-fashioned way.
losers.
And I am going to grab a... Because we do have exactly 30 entrants. I'm just going to roll on it.
Then how will you?
In order. One.
Oh.
So that puts at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The suspense.
Like waiting for tricks to decide.
Congratulations.
I'm just kidding.
Congratulations to the fallen one Fallen121. Congratulations on winning the beautiful dice that you're seeing on screen right now. If you are not here, I will go ahead and reach out to you over Twitch, or alternatively, hey, come join us on Discord because we hang out and do a whole bunch of cool stuff there. But other than that, I think that's all I've got for the evening. I'll pop us back over to here so you can see all of our lovely, beautiful, sexy faces. Again, thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. To all of those who have recently followed, again, thank you so much. I'm assuming that most of you have come from the most recent Twitchy things, or the TikToky things.
Tickety-tockety.
All of the tickety-tockety things. And we are going to do a little bit of raiding. We are going to raid our friends over at Vancouver by Night, a wonderful group of D&D players. They are playing what looks like a D&D game right now as we speak. Make sure when you get there to give them a follow. Show them all that tripper love if possible. Our raid command is #CCLoveRaid because we don't deal with any of the hate raids around here. If someone from our group could pop that down in chat, it would be very much appreciated. Oh, but that was a lot of talking. So with that said, before I leave you for the evening, to all the adventurers out there, whether hungover in the midst of a bar first thing in the morning, or whether fighting in a strange cavern, turning some of the rescuees into strange creatures, I beg of you all just one word of caution. Be careful out there. You can trip. Guys, we will see you all in the very next one. Love your faces, and take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.